So, welcome back, everyone, to another session of Tales of Eragoatta. Our group has continued to stay in Gladron for the few days where we last left off. The group had finished their fight amongst themselves between Gnome, Amelia, and Dalen. It's been a while. I feel like we've had another session since then, but apparently not. We went to the tavern where Gnome was quite frustrated or upset about the state of the fight. Stormed off and went to the tavern where you saw Balloon knee deep in cantaloupes, and
Baffling.
shortly after, the group joined them all at the town hall, where Gnome again was frustrated with how the fight was taken amongst yourselves, ran off with the egg of the owlbear and hid in the local stable. The rest of the group tried finding him, but no avail except for B, who found him as a cat. Though all attempts to communicate while as a cat to Gnome were fallen on deaf ears as the egg started to hatch inside the stable. Shortly after, the owlbear did hatch from the egg, coming out as a pure white fluff ball, and the rest noticed the sounds of the chirping and found Gnome in the stables, and you returned to the town hall for a night's sleep. The next day, you received the scroll from Chargrin on the windwalking, and Dalen had a fight with the Iron Dwarf in the fighting pits. After which, Dalen won 200 gold for winning, and you are currently outside the fighting arena. And it's late in the afternoon, about 3 o'clock, 3:30.
I've got a big satisfied smile on my face. I'm happy I just won. I want to go. I'm like looking around. I'm like, might go get a victory drink.
I know you will, dude. Come on.
Baffling.
Fair play.
You think we're stupid?
No, I just
course
want
we're
to
gonna
see if you
get
guys are
victory
gonna come or not.
That's debatable.
Well, if that's the case, to the tavern, and I'm gonna like point valiantly into the distance.
Yeah.
All right, off to the tavern you go. The Punches and Pites Tavern. You've been here a few times. It's still fairly.
Almost getting your butt handed to you.
Oh,
Keep muting. I keep forgetting stuff.
Listen,
I guess this car's winning.
I did not almost get my butt handed to me.
Uh-huh.
But I'm fine.
For several
Wait,
instances
did
where
he?
you got your butt completely handed to you.
I'm pretty sure I accidentally left, like something happened where I wasn't there for the end of the fight. Did he almost get his butt kicked?
What?
He did? Oh, man.
I did not.
It was kind of close.
It's close.
I'm gonna touch my.
Even God says it was close.
I'm gonna place my hand on myself and use lay of hands for 15 points.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, see, I'm all better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by using magic
Hey.
on yourself. Isn't that cheating?
Slightly cheating.
Hey, Amelia. If he drinks
Yeah.
enough, he'll pass out, and then he'll definitely be resting.
If he drinks enough and passes out, you're dragging him back to the inn.
Okay.
No one is drinking, and well, okay, no one's passing out. At least I'm not. You're forgetting I drank you under the table.
Do you want to bet? I bet I can drink you under the table.
You think? You know what? Sure. I'll shake Gnome's hand.
I can know
Whoever
it's
loses
Not me
has-
drinking.
Whoever loses has to. I honestly can't think of anything. Amelia, think of something. Or Hiccup. I don't care. One of you pick.
Whoever loses has to compliment the other for an entire day.
Oh,
Y'all cut out for a
you're really
solid
setting a
10
high
seconds. I have
price.
no clue what's happening.
Me and Gnome are about to do a drinking contest.
Oh.
Gnome's gonna fail so horribly. My poor boy.
Which means you have to be nice to Dalen for an entire day.
I don't know. We'll have to see what the
The
what the
dice
rules
say.
say.
Who has better rules and better constitution?
I think
Um,
Gnome has me beat on Constitution.
Does he?
By like +1.
Does he?
Gnome's
What's
got
your
a +1 in
Constitution?
Constitution.
Oh, I have a +2. Never mind.
Yeah,
I have a
no.
14 in con.
To be fair, you've got me beat by a point because he's got 13 in Constitution.
To be fair though, I think I should have switched my con and my dex.
Probably.
Or maybe my intelligence and my dex.
Yeah, I don't know why you decided to go with such a low dexterity.
Because I was like, I want to because my thought process was, I'm a big clunky paladin. I'm not very fast. Like,
I mean, that makes sense.
I'm meant to stand in one place and take a lot of damage.
Wait, why is your second highest stat charisma? I just realized.
For funnies.
That's
Because I
the-
wanted to bargain and be mean and intimidate people when the chance was given.
Hi,
I
Mystery.
mean, you haven't acknowledged that, so there's that. All
Wait
right.
a minute. No. Yeah, Paladin's second
quick
highest stat
question.
should be Charisma. That's their spellcasting.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it
also
is.
my
Oh, okay, okay. I
Oh.
didn't
That's
realize.
also my casting spell.
Also,
Oh,
your
Alright.
question: How is Pugsy looking? How's the little buddy? The
uh,
little L bear.
you're.
Where is Pugsy?
You. Wait, actually, no. Gnome and Hiccup are
Because I
still
have
in the
no
room.
idea.
You're still in the town hall.
Oh
Actually.
right, you guys didn't
Oh,
come.
yeah, you guys aren't even there. It was only B and Amelia that went.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Well.
I mean.
Because I went gambling,
We've been
didn't
just
I?
telepathically speaking.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I missed a thing. So yeah, you guys went gambling first, then to spend the rest of the day. Dalen wanted to go fight in the pits. Meanwhile, Gnome and Hiccup stayed looking after Bugsy, the owl bear.
Man,
So technically you're not
Well-
there, but however, if we want to just retroactively make it like you just wanted to take the owl bear for a walk, and you met up with
yeah.
them.
We'll just say that. We'll
Yeah.
just say that.
What was it? You
Totally not because I forgot what happened.
all right. So you met up with them at outside the town hall, and you decided to go for drinks. Pugsy is eagerly following behind you, as he has thoroughly been imprinted onto Gnome, and kind of not looking very looking. He stumbles a few times, but keeps going. A little chirp, and then keeps
He's
going.
the most adorable little buddy.
Can I pet Pugsy, please?
Does he need to
No,
be
we'll-
carried?
Gnome, can I pet Pugsy?
I don't know. Pugsy might bite
I'm
you.
wearing metal. I'm wearing metal
don't know.
gauntlets. I'm wearing metal gauntlets. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah, and that's a baby owlbear. You think he's got control of that little beak of his? No.
I don't.
It's
think
like baby
gonna
snakes.
rip-
They
it's-
can't control their venom.
I don't think it's gonna rip through metal.
It's only a baby.
No one's gonna like pick Pugsy up like how you pick a cat up like under the arms and just hold him out to Dalen.
I'm gonna pet,
You're just like, you wanna try it?
yeah, I'm gonna pet Pugsy.
All right, make an animal
No
handling
one's
check.
gonna.
I'm not a druid, but my animal handling checks are always abnormally high for some reason.
So is gnomes. Like,
And the streak continues. That's gonna be a
Oh, okay.
17.
All right.
wow.
A 17 plus 1, so 18.
As you come over to pet Pugsy, you kind of tap on his head bobs slightly as the pressure from your hand comes down, but he just continues to look at Gnome and chirps as you pet him.
Oh. Nobody. Anyway, for booze. And I turn around and I
Booze.
Bruh.
You head over to the punches and...
Gnome
Oh, sorry, good.
I was gonna say Gnome is gonna put like Pugsy in his backpack or something and have like
Aw.
those dog backpacks. Like, You know?
I love those things.
Sure, you for now he would fit.
Yeah. For now.
For now, until one
Wait,
of
I
us
should
gets
probably-
a bag of holding and we just put Pugsy in it.
No!
It's not gonna fit in a bag
Please
of holding.
don't
I can tell you that right now.
Oh, that was what I was wanting to
Okay,
work
I
on.
have
Never mind. Okay.
a bag of holding?
No, not a bag of holding, but something else. But yeah. Oh.
Like, put a golden retriever puppy in a backpack and that's what gnome.
That's a little owl bear. All right. You stuff them in your backpack and you head to the tavern.
Can I ask, do owlbears rotate their heads the same way? Owlbears, do they rotate their heads the same way?
I do not need to know that.
I would say
I
yes.
do.
They for sure
I-
do. They for sure do.
I do purely for just like curiosity purposes.
I would say yes.
Hard. Okay.
Yippee!
I was gonna say.
I still.
So his head could literally be upside down and looking at you.
I keep finding this one picture of whatever this creature is. I can't stop thinking of Pugsy as it. Ugh. Anyway.
That's something from Star Wars, I swear.
Anywho.
I love that though.
You head straight up to the bar keep. What are you getting for drinks?
Whatever you have that's the strongest.
Oh boy.
I
Look at
may or may
issues.
not be starting to regret my decisions. Oh well.
Strong as it is. As he goes to get a large bottle.
This is
from-
Amelia all over again.
He comes
I
back.
like it.
Me and their shenanigans.
I look at Gnome with this big grin and I say, if you want to back out now, I'll give you the chance.
So literally not after that monologue I had like literally not less than 24 hours ago.
Alright, here we go.
The barkeep comes back with a dark glass-looking bottle where it looks like it was once sealed with wax, has been previously opened, and he comes and pours both you, Dalen and Gnome, drink. It has a nice aroma to it, but definitely smells intense.
I attempt to down the whole thing in one go.
All right.
Gnome's gonna sniff it first before drinking it.
All right. It smells fairly pleasant, Gnome. However, when you get a good whiff, your nostrils and your lungs give off a slight burn as you sniff it in. Dalen, roll Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Disadvantage. Oh my.
15 plus 2, so a 6, so a 17, and please. An 18!
All right.
Man.
So an 18 and a 15 plus 2.
17, yeah. So a 17. You
Um
curl back and just chug it down in one thing. It burns all the way down, but you are managing to not black out.
Gnome's now gonna drink his drink, plug in his nose. He's like, alright, I've had worse down the hatch. I've drank literal mud water before. It's okay.
Oh,
Oh, my fault.
I forgot about that.
Roll Constitution with, or saving throw with disadvantage.
Yippee! Oh,
Oh no.
A 9.
Oh god.
My poor boy.
It has a surprisingly pleasant flavor, but quickly overwhelms you with the burn and the sheer heat it gives off as it fills your throat and then into your stomach. You find yourself
gave me.
already swooning slightly from the first glass.
Whoa, wait a minute. Y'all, I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dog, we're in Vegas.
Oh my goodness.
No!
You know what?
We're in Vegas, bro.
You know what? Fair.
It's Sin City in the middle of the desert, bro. It's just
Yes,
Vegas.
sir.
You're it?
Oh,
Hmm.
You're it.
Yes.
Is this true?
I didn't
we
think about it
basically
before,
saying?
but now that I'm looking at it, it's like, yeah, it's pretty much Vegas.
Oh.
Okay, as long as you didn't plan this, I'm fine.
No, I didn't plan it.
Hey,
To be fair though, even if
Off
he did, that
topic.
would have been fucking. That would have been. Sorry, I cut myself
It
off.
There's your
That
one.
would have been amazing. Cut myself off though.
Yeah, no, I didn't plan it, but now I'm looking at it, it's like, yeah, pretty much Vegas.
Keep it. Keep it. This is
What?
amazing.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Oh.
That is a terrifying picture.
Of holding mimic. Oh, I used something similar, but instead of a bag of holding mimic, it was a helmet mimic.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Oh.
You're monstrous.
no.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
terrifying.
listen, they wanted to walk into the cursed city. I didn't tell them to.
Fair enough. All
They
right.
wanted to loot those
No.
items. That was their own fault.
The barkeep holds the large jug. Another round.
Yes, and I slammed the thing on the table. The mug? Question mark?
It's like a fairly like a medium-sized glass.
Oh yeah, glass. I placed the glass on the table. I don't slam it then. I didn't realize it was glass.
He pours.
Gnome's gonna like scrunch his face up and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna another rounds. Yep.
Very well.
Gnome, are you sure?
Been more sure about anything in my life, and I've been very sure about many things."
I'm gonna put my hand on Gnome's shoulder and I'm gonna say, "Me too. I respect that."
You're both idiots.
He pours both of you
Hello,
another drink, filling up
are.
your glasses.
I'm gonna cheers, Gnome, and I'm gonna say to your health. I'm gonna try and down it all again in one go.
All right.
Gnome's not even thinking. He's like, "Fudge you," and he's gulping it down as well.
All right. Both 2 more Constitution saving throws with disadvantage.
Oh
Imagine
boy.
those nat 20s.
Ooh.
It's an 8.
Oh, it's an 8. Dylan?
I'm so upset. I'm so mad.
That
because
one?
Because it's a nat 20. And I
Oh.
know.
What's the other one?
19!
Guess it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right.
Andrew, I want you to know I'm gonna find your house and throw it in your foot.
All right.
First my shiny Pokemon, now my dice.
No, at this point, the burn doesn't feel like anything. You're just like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, it's your whole body just feels a tad bit warmer. But from everyone else's perspective, you're barely keeping upright.
Yeah.
Can I reach out and kind of help Gnome stay upright?
Well, let's just say B will try and help him up.
I'm fine.
Gnome, buddy, listen. No one's gonna think less of you if you tap out.
Gnome is going to crawl up onto like the bar and try to grab the entire like bottle and chug it on his own.
No.
I'm like putting him grabbing the
Poor
bottle.
boy.
Oh, we don't have the gold for that.
The barkeep sees you reaching out.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
He like pulls back. I don't think that's the best idea for you.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, sir. Just give us a moment. Very
No,
sorry.
think of Pugsy. Do you really want Pugsy to see you like this?
Chirp, chirp.
That's a new level of guilt tripping, bro.
It is.
A new level.
Gnome is gonna like try to look at Pugsy, and he's just gonna be like, but it tastes good.
You're drunk.
You are DM. How am I feeling?
Surprisingly well.
Really?
If you feel it has a good kick, but you're standing your own.
All right. Okay.
Ne-
Just double
You
checking.
need to be setting a good example for your little buddy.
While this is
Wait,
while this is all going
setting
on, I
an
silently
example.
order another drink.
All right. He kind of takes a glass slightly farther away from Gnome and pours you another drink.
I hold on, let me check how much gold.
Um,
I very calmly slide him like 30 silver, just like sorry, broski. Here's a big tip.
All right.
My bad, bro.
Gnome is gonna get out his lute. Is that the one he's got? The instrument of his choice? Yeah, his lute. And he's gonna be like, I'm gonna play a song for everybody.
Oh god.
And he is
Okay.
going, oh, what song should he play?
While this
Hold
is
on,
going
hold
on,
Country roads. Country
while
roads.
Gnome is doing this, I'm beginning to just like start going at my drink. Just
What is the one song from Cammy Cat? Hold on.
what?
Hold on.
Bro, ain't it midday?
It's like
yes.
late afternoon. It's probably around like 4 o'clock at this point.
It is.
Bruh.
It's high noon somewhere.
What languages does Gnome know again? He knows
Goblin.
Common, Draconic, and Goblin.
It's happy hour somewhere in the
And-
world.
Oh wait, I haven't updated.
Yeah.
I haven't updated the language thing for you. Yeah, that one's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that needs to be updated. Whoops, forgot about that. You get that at what? Number. Shoot.
Gnome is going to be singing very. You know what? No. He's going to sing a different song. We can save that song for later. Hold on. Ah. I promise it's worth it. Where is it? Haha.
Yeah.
By Cammy Cat.
Is that
Or
another
a cover.
is that another con save for my drink?
Oh, you drink it again? Sure, yeah. Yep.
That's a 10. And a 12.
Oh, so now.
So 10 plus 2, so 12.
12. You're now feeling it a bit more. You're holding yourself pretty good, but now you're like, woohoo. Your
put the
head
glass
feels
down, I'm
slightly light.
Yeah, I put the glass down. I'm like, yep, I'm good.
Gnome's gonna be singing this song, but very drunkenly and about himself.
Oh no!
What is it?
Baffling.
Oh,
Not the Puss in Boots song.
You better roll high on performance. You better make the room bumping, bro.
He's also gonna be casting
Go watch this
dancing
roll.
lights to help.
Okay.
He's gonna cast dancing lights to be like, yeah, we're starting a party.
Let's go.
Alright.
Gnome.
Midday drinking.
Okay.
Late afternoon drinking.
Roll performance with disadvantage.
Oh god.
Of course.
You're drunk. Makes sense.
All right. Gnome's never failed one of these bad boys before.
Let's see it.
14. All right.
Okay.
You start to sing this song at first, slightly slurred, but you manage to start speaking in actual sounding words. Your lights a few times look like they're swaying a few times, but then stay consistently as they fling around the room. Surprisingly, despite your state of intoxication, you managed to sing a fairly decent ballad. Not your best performance, but passing.
To be fair, he is drunk, so it's good enough.
I bump Amelia on the shoulder and I go, he's not half bad when he's drunk.
Let's see, I think he sounds a little better.
On that we agree.
Nice.
I call out to Gnome. You feeling okay, buddy? You all right?
Absolutely not, but man. And he's just gonna keep his groove on.
Understandable.
You ruined my groove. Sorry.
Sound like a moody teenager.
No, like from Emperor's New Groove, you know?
Oh my goodness.
Recently watched that movie. It is so underappreciated.
So
It's good. I
curious,
love
too.
that.
I
I
used to
still need to
watch
see
that
it.
show.
A man of culture, I see.
Mm.
We are all men of culture.
I still need to see it.
Haven't seen it.
It's a really funny movie.
One of these days, we gotta have a movie night where we watch like old Disney movies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'd be there. I love Disney movies.
Now, how old are we talking? Like, are we talking
Anyway.
about the old animation, or are we talking about like the
Early 2000s.
20s?
Like,
Come
this
on.
was my.
You can't
So is my
disinclude Princess and the Frog,
childhood.
man.
No, Princess and the Frog was absolutely a great movie. And if you say it's bad, you're lying.
I love Princess and the Frog.
Bro, what's it called? What's that? Oh my god, what's that song? Fuck, oh my god, I'm actually mad.
Oh wait, we're getting off topic.
Bro, Friends on the Other
Yeah.
Side, banger.
It's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're well enough topic though.
Is anyone else doing anything else at the tavern? Oops.
I'm just watching all the chaos ensue with a big grin on my face.
I wrap an arm around Amelia.
You drunk?
I'm to learn Elvish. That'd be cool.
Honestly, I'm a little drunker than I expected, and it's a little hard to keep balance.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And you're the closest thing that I can hold on to without embarrassing myself.
You don't need
The-
alcohol to help with that.
You have no idea how badly I want to push Dalen off of a bar stool just to make him embarrass himself.
Oh, very. I'm right here, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm saying this out of character. Like, the
Oh.
temptation to do so is very high.
Now ask this question: would Amelia do it?
Absolutely, I'm doing it.
Oh, shoot. I'm not on the bar stool. I'm standing up.
I'm going to put one of my legs behind your leg and push you.
Alright.
So mean.
Make a dexterity saving throw there, Dale.
Honey.
Please, please.
By the way, I will be
Please.
using a lot of Cammy
Not
Cat songs for
Dice.
no.
Dice. Don't let me fumble this.
I love Cammy
Fumble.
Cat.
Fumble.
16.
Dang it.
16. You like stumble forward a step, but stay upright.
Hey!
Yeah?
I hear his sister. I think.
Really?
What did you say?
I said I think I hear his sister.
What?
I don't know. I was talking to you, Andrew. What did you say?
You said, hey.
What do you?
And then I said, why did you try and trip me?
Because it would be funny.
I don't see how that's funny.
You probably won't. That's what makes it funnier to me.
Excuse me for attempting to lean on a friend. I'm gonna find a place to sit down.
Bar stool, and maybe get some water while you're at it.
Just because she said barstool, I'm sitting in a chair at the far side of the room.
Yeah,
Alright.
go pout in the corner, why don't you? Go brood.
I'm flipping her off.
Alright. At this point, the barkeep was like, am I putting this away, or anyone else getting a drink?
Yeah, put that away. They're both cut off.
Alright.
I cut myself off,
Oh.
man.
Whether it's you by yourself or by us, you're still cut off.
That is fair.
Alrighty. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna look to B. You stay and babysit these guys for a little bit. I'm gonna go check on the armor.
Mm. Okay, I imagine Bea's just like been like sitting down beside Pugsy. because Gnome is to like apparently dancing around singing to inebriate to like fully watch over Pugsy right now.
Did Gnome take off the backpack?
No.
Wait, so you're not dancing around the room. I don't remember what exactly is happening.
Oh, he is dancing.
No,
around
He
the
was
room.
dancing around the room. With,
He absolutely.
yeah, dancing around the room with his lute, singing a
Yeah.
song, and having Pugsy in the backpack all the time. Every now and then, just a chirp.
Baffling.
Just
Oh
looking-
boy.
I really hope bards can learn the speak to animal or
They
animal
can.
talking
They
spell.
can. They can.
He's like, "Hey, Pugsy, what have you done to me, father? What?" Sorry.
All right. While B starts babysitting, Amelia, you make a quick departure out towards the smithy again. Upon arriving, you see Dustin working on the golden piece of armor again.
You're working on that piece, huh?
Yeah, thought I'd see if I can get something out of it.
What happened, if I can ask?
Beats me. This one morning I saw it, there's a huge just streak across of it, just rusting away.
Does gold rust?
I was
Apparently.
about to say. Hold on.
I don't think gold rusts.
I think it
What do you
does,
think
but not
it's
really.
from? You think there's like some kind of corruption going around?
If it is, I really wish it wouldn't have affected this piece.
Which was that piece worth?
700 gold.
No, I'm going to strangle you.
I believe I put it in my notes a while ago. Let me see.
Just watch. It's actually gonna be like
To
10,000.
Be fair, he had a reason.
That reason was stupid.
It
No,
was
to be
pretty-
fair, no. And to be
No,
fair,
it's not
you have
very smart.
neglected. To be fair, you have neglected to share that reason. So for all we know, it could be for a stupid reason.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Computer wasn't charging for a second. Good thing, plug in.
If Num could, he would wear high heels. All I'm saying.
He's already too short.
Speaking of
He's
heels, I'm
taller.
still in my gambling outfit. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't seem to find it, but I'm pretty sure it was 700. My notes are not detailed enough.
Is that your most expensive piece?
It's up there.
So sorry that happened to you, Dustin.
Well, that not much can be done about it now, I suppose. See if I can not fix it up slightly, anyways.
I wish there was something I could do to help you.
Do you know anything about smithing tools?
Fortunately, that isn't my forte. It's
I'm,
more or less my brother. He's a stylist and he makes his own pieces.
I'm afraid not, then.
Sorry about that.
Eh.
If I can get into contact with him, I'd send him a letter or something, but it's been a really long time since I've spoken to him.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's not like it's your fault. It's happy help.
Yeah. I just wanted to check on you. I was making sure you weren't stressing yourself out over anything, but this piece, it looks like you might be.
Yeah, it's. Well, I'm guessing while you're here, you're checking up on your armor?
Yeah, and checking up on you. I mean, you've been very kind to us.
Yeah. You've given me plenty of entertainment the day you arrived, so.
Suck up.
Hey!
I'm sorry. It was just in my thoughts. I had to say it.
Amelia's ears are burning.
up.
It's like, well, you guys provide me some entertainment. Besides, just doing business.
That's fair.
So, yeah, about that armor. He kind of says, "Yeah, why don't you come with me? I'll show you."
Oh, okay.
He takes you near one of the two smithies that he has part of his blacksmith building, and near one of them, you see, you see a rather large, kind of segmented armor. It looks like he had to have enough material to cover as much as possible, and to make it flexible enough to fit on the diagram. He was able to split the two pieces of the large boulder beetle outer shell into large chunks, and kind of then bolted them together and strapped them together with leathers and metal chains to hold it all in one piece, and has straps at the front to keep it tight around the frog. And he says,
That looks fantastic.
"Well, I hope it works. I've never done something like this before."
Do you want me to bring hobbles and see if it fits?
Sure.
Well, you can make adjustments if need be.
Sure, if you'd like. I'll get one of my boys to help me put it on.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping the frog doesn't fight me too much, because I guarantee I'm not his favorite person. But I'll see what I can do. I will be back in a couple minutes.
All right. Sure, I'll wait.
Now for the fun part, I gotta convince Hobbles to come with me.
All right. So you head over to the stables right away?
Yep.
All right. You take 5 minutes at a brisk pace as fast as your nice dress will bring you over to the stables. Stables is still open at this point. Nothing's locked up yet. You see the gnomish, the gnomish stable hand you've seen previously.
Top of the afternoon to you?
Sorry, say that again.
Top of the afternoon to you?
Afternoon.
Shut up.
What brings you back here so frequently?
Well,
Jesus.
we have a little surprise for our frog friend. I'm hoping to see maybe if it fits. I'll be bringing him back later. But I just want to make sure that this fits. That way we can get it tailored if need be.
You're getting a suit for the frog. How lovely.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
suit. It's a more armor.
Oh, armor. Here, I thought you were making a tux for the lad. Well,
I mean, I'm sure Dalen would love to give him a bow tie and a top hat, but
you could put him in a show. It would be fabulous.
I'm sure he would be.
Well, should I help you get him out?
Probably. I don't think he likes me too much.
How bad could it be? And he starts walking over to Hobble's stall.
I'm just gonna stand a little bit away from it and just go, "Hey, Hobbles, we have a present for you. Come on."
As you walk over to the stall where Hobble's in, both of his eyes are closed, and you just, as you speak to him, without his eyes opening, you just see its neck slightly bulge and ribbit.
Appreciate that. Really do. But come on, we gotta get this tested out.
The gnomish stable hand opens up the stall.
Come on, let's go.
Should I get a lead?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm hoping that he would follow me on his own will, but apparently that is not going to be the case.
Be nice to him.
I am being nice to him!
Make an animal handling check there, Amelia.
Oh, crap. Wait, I still have an exhaustion point. Shoot, that's a disadvantage.
Dang. Maybe you should sleep.
Oh, those are good rolls. 18.
Oh wow. Okay. The one eye slowly opens and then followed by the other one, and you kind of see Hobbles like stand up slightly better and move towards the stall entrance with another rivet.
That's a good boy. Yeah, I think. Come on, keep going.
Actually,
It
good
takes
question.
another
Do we
step
know if
forward.
Hobbles-
How close are you to the stall entrance?
Well, please don't tell me he's gonna lick me.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I love how you're assuming he doesn't like you. I
I'm
think he likes you. He keeps licking
He
you. I
does.
think that means he likes you.
considered food.
Oh my god. You think he's gonna eat you?
He is big enough to do so.
He was never fed the entire time.
I'm so mean to him.
How close are you to the stall entrance?
I'm close enough to like. Close.
Alright.
I'm close.
He continues to do another step, and the stable hand's like, I guess the lead won't be needed after all. Alright, off you go. Kind of nudges the Hobble slightly, very gently. And Hobbles takes another step towards you, Amelia.
Good boy.
You sound terrified for your life.
Amelia is she's slightly afraid of frogs. Okay.
An irrational
wonder
feeling.
why.
This is a terrible traveling
Have
party
an
to be in.
irrational fear.
All about the amphibians. Alright. Hobbles seems to continue to, has now come out of the stall completely and is just standing close to you.
Okay. Let's start going. Okay, just follow me.
It takes another step. Falling right behind you.
Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna start walking slowly towards the blacksmith with the giant frog in tow.
Alright. As you go out of the building and you make it onto the main street, a few people just give subtle looks, but continue on their way, giving the large frogs some breathing room. As you go onto the road and start walking down to the main road, the distance between you and Hobbles seems to get wider, and then about 15 feet behind you, you see Hobbles slightly kneel down.
I'm just turning around and looking at him, just like, are you okay?
It then proceeds to jump forward.
No! I know. How did you not realize what was happening? Yes!
I thought I broke the frog. I was scared.
What, huh?
Yes, I realized
What
immediately. Something amazing is about to happen. Just watch. Just listen.
Uh-oh.
Roll a dexterity check there, Amelia.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
Fail. Fail.
I have
Fail.
disadvantage.
Fail.
Fail. Fail.
15. All right. Doesn't look like Hobbles was really looking too much where he's going and hasn't stretched his legs for a while. There's a few people that are on the street like, whoa, and jump out of the way as well. And it lands with a big thud onto the ground. And he lands about a foot away from you. Luckily, you just kind of lean back in time that nothing really hits you. And Hobbles just, ribbit.
Okay. We're gonna work on your manners when we're in public places, because this is not how you act in public places.
It's a
You're
frog.
scolding a giant frog.
Stop it.
Scolding a frog. That is crazy.
You are scolding
Tell
a
'em off.
giant frog.
We're about to have a marital dispute.
Go in the frog corner.
Oh my god.
We're about to argue like we are.
You're not gonna know. You're not there. You're brooding in a corner.
I'll find out. Hobbles will tell me.
I'm sure he will.
He'll tell Lucius, and Lucius will tell Dalen.
Yeah.
Bitch.
All right.
Just no big hops. in
What the
public,
hell?
Okay. You okay?
What happened?
Dude, there's a guy riding a horse down the road. What in
He's running from the
Bro,
police.
You live in the bathrooms.
dude, I hate Oklahoma, bro.
No wonder you live in like a state that doesn't exist. You live in an
Shut up, shut up. Shut
You
up,
live in
shut
the
up, shut
upside
up.
down.
You live in a
the
state that
upside
doesn't
down.
exist.
Bro, you
Shut
live in
up.
Oklahoma,
you live in a
Ohio.
field of
Those
a
states
state.
those places don't fucking exist. They exist in their
Did you
own
say the F word?
dimensions.
He did.
Did you just use the F word?
God.
He's over his limit.
Ah.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Anyways,
Anywho,
I'm just gonna put a hand on his head. No hops. No big hops. Small hops.
animal handling check.
Oh no.
You fail. He
Why do you
eats you.
keep doing this to me? He's gonna
Because it's
bite
fun
me.
when you
Yo,
have
mama,
disadvantage.
18 again.
maybe think
18
about that shit
again?
next time.
That's ridiculous. All right. You just hear two quick
Are you
hop
sure?
croaks. Ribbit, ribbit. And eyes kind of focus a little bit more onto you.
So please don't eat me. And I'm just gonna slowly back
I'm-
away and start guiding him towards the blacksmith again.
All right.
I'm hearing "eat me."
Me alone,
Hey?
don't eat me.
Hobbles now follows you a bit closer, and the gap never lengthens, and you manage to get to the blacksmith without Hobbles taking any more leaps. As you arrive at the blacksmith, Dustin, who's waiting there, is looking up and down the frog. That's a little bigger than I was expecting. I know the diagram said certain dimensions, but still, it's bigger in person.
Yeah? This is Hobbles. Say hi. Hobbles.
Ribbit. Dustin kind of just waves and hello.
So,
Well,
do you really have to make adjustments?
I guess we'll find out. Here, bring him. I'd actually no. I'll get my associate to come drag the armor out, and we'll best not have him walking through the smithy area. Don't him crushing anything. All right.
I wouldn't be worried about crushing anything. I'd be more worried about breaking something.
Yeah, that's tomato, same thing. I don't know. Anyways, I'll be right back. Just don't let him break anything.
I'm just gonna look back at him as Dustin walks away. Sit.
Hobbles begins to just crouch down a little bit. You wait there about a minute, and you can hear the dragging of like a chain a little bit, and the sound of just the armor dragging across the ground as you see Dustin and one of his associates dragging the armor out. And as the piece moves, you see the sections of boulder beetle that get a glimmer of the fading sun give off a very dark bluish and black shimmer as the sun hits it in certain lights. And they continue to drag it over and proceed to start attaching it to Hobbles. Let me make some checks here. Do you assist?
Sure, I assist.
All right. And I'll give them advantage. Not great. All right. So we proceed to start putting on Hobbles to get one side on, and then let it flop onto the other side. Hobbles. It looks a little bit maybe not perturbed, but slightly a little bit more active as some more croaks come out and he moves slightly side to side.
I don't know if you're happy or if you're uncomfortable.
Insight? If you want to know.
Sure, I guess.
Can't talk to frogs. Amateur.
9. I fail.
Yeah. It's either. As they bring around the armor, and they try to strap it in, Dustin is like pulling slightly, like, come on. And he doesn't quite get the strap in. He's like, did I make it too short? I don't think
He's
I
sitting
did.
on it?
He has a look around. And he finds, one of the straps is flipped. 1 second. And he pulls on one of the straps, and it loosens a little bit off to the side. And then he proceeds to try again to strap it on the front of the frog. And he pulls, and it easily goes into the strap and latch, and he tucks it tight. Well, I think it fits pretty good.
What do you think, Hobbles? You like it?
Ribbit.
I'm going to only assume that is a yes, because I do not speak frog.
Well, I guess the armor is yours then. I don't think there's anything else for me to do on this one.
Thank you. I'm gonna hold my hand up for him to shake. Go away!
Dustin brings up his hand and is like, well, thank you for doing business. Need anything else made? I'll do my best to get it done.
Frog armor.
Frog.
Let's go.
Now the question is, how do I apply the frog armor? Can I actually add anything? I'm not sure. Wait, let me see.
What? Mandy's being embarrassing?
Boom, boom.
Andy!
Is Haley talking?
I hear nothing. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because she's saying that her mom is being weird, but at the same time, I don't hear anything going on in the background, which makes me
Because
sad.
I'm muted, that's
Yeah.
why.
But it doesn't say you're muted!
She
At least
just
for me, it wasn't saying you're muted.
stood outside of my door and played the chicken dance song. No!
That cut off. Just that dad cut off. Also, polar bear, owl bear.
No owl.
All right.
I'm
So,
sorry.
what I'm going to do, Dalen, for your inventory, I'm going to add a backpack and call it Hobbles and add the armor to it.
Nice.
I think she's gone now. I can't promise anything.
Just let it happen.
No, I'm not gonna let it happen.
Are you really going to cut off the session because she stays out there versus just letting us hear it?
No, she walked into my room wearing a chicken onesie doing the chicken dance.
What time do I go in tomorrow? Do I open tomorrow? Hold on. That's probably something important I should know.
At least she's not teaching you guys how to take tequila shots. That's a good thing.
due open tomorrow, but you know, I've run off less sleep. It's cool.
All right.
By the way, I'm not saying I'm getting off right now. I'm just talking to myself, being like, how long do I want to stay up?
All right. Yeah. Fair
Don't
enough.
worry.
Paranoid now. I keep looking at my door.
No trouble.
All right. So, you'll have to read. Don't equip the armor, Dalen. You'll just have to read the abilities of the armor, and it will change the AC to what the armor is. For hobbles.
Be right back.
Right. All right. There we go. That's changed. Okay. So, Dustin shakes your hand and thanks you for your business. Anything else you wish made, I will gladly get it done for you. To the best of my ability, of course.
Of course. Thank you. Really appreciate this.
No, you're welcome. Hopefully it protects the big lad.
Hopefully, I mean, considering how much trouble we end up running into, it'd be nice to have some comfort knowing that our creature won't get injured.
Fair enough.
Alright, Hobbles, do you want to go show this to Dalen?
Ribbit.
Ribbit, yep, okay.
You don't say.
Is that all you say? Or can you do something else? I just imagine he just stares at me and blinks.
Stop bullying my frog.
His eyes both it like shuffles a little bit off to the side. Both of his eyes lock onto you, Amelia, as you say that, and
Oh no.
the side of its mouth slightly opens and its
No! No! Oh!
tongue. Well, make a dexterity check to see if you avoid the tongue.
Fail, 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 fail,
Leave me
fail,
alone,
fail,
Andrew.
fail. Huh?
15. It's a 15. Do I dodge out of the way?
You avoiding most of it, but getting a little bit off, catches a little bit of your hair as the tongue
Oh,
off to the
gross!
side and kind of sucks back in, and then almost as if this frog smiles, another ribbit.
Well, hold on, wait. It attaches to my hair. Does that mean my hair gets stuck to the tongue so I get dragged back to the frog?
Not that much hair, but it just kind of a little bit of goop. It's just like been slobbered on like a dog.
Oh,
L. That's why you don't mess with my frog.
That ew was in character too, so just to clarify. Let's go. It's you to Dalen, so you can go back to your stall in the stable until we're ready to leave.
All right, you head over to the tavern.
Yeah.
Hobbles waddles behind you, slowly taking steps. You arrive at the tavern. Hobble's body kind of just fills in the doorway.
I think you should wait out here for a second, buddy. Let me get him.
Ribbit kind of just plops down onto the main street.
Oh.
Dalen,
Mm-hmm.
can you just stop brooding for like 5 minutes?
What's in your hair?
Don't worry about it.
Is that saliva?
Shut up and just come over here before I drag you over here.
Like you can drag me and I stand up. Alright, let's go.
Is Gnome back?
No.
Nope. Alright, everyone, continue.
I'm just gonna gesture out the door. Ta-da!
As you walk out, you see the armor that is covering his back that still has places to attach the saddle onto. That goes around the front. Large sections of the bullet beetle shell, slightly segmented to make sure that it actually fits the frog better. But it gives off slight shimmering from the sunlight hitting it in dark blues and blacks.
I walk over and I give Hobbles like this big hug, and then I start giving him neck and head scratches. Oh my god! Look at you!
Ribbit.
All prepared and armored up. Oh, aren't you the cutest thing?
His tongue kind of like flops off to the side as he opens his mouth slightly and he just rolls out as you're scratching him.
Yeah, who's a big boy?
This is so weird.
What? You know, maybe you'd get over your fear if you actually saw how cute he was.
I'm not afraid of Hobbles.
You flinch anytime he's near you.
No, I don't.
Come on, come give him a scratch.
I'm good.
Sorry I was gone for so long. I did some rearranging, and now I'm at my desk.
A question I wanted to ask you: would you have been singing and dancing this entire time?
He probably fell off a table and is now just playing with Pugsy by now.
All right.
Or maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Do you think I know everything my character does? No, it's not like I play him or anything. Totally.
I'll keep that in mind.
Jokes.
Do you love your frog so much you can be a darling and go take him back to the stable?
I'm just gonna look over at her and grin. That's how you got the saliva in your hair.
Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna try and get it out of my hair as best as I possibly can.
I suppose I can take Hobbles back.
You try to get as much as you can out of your hair, but it's pretty goopy.
Oh, it's so gross.
You need to just relax. It's gonna come out. You just need to go home and wash it out. Sorry, go back to the
Yo,
room and wash it
mama.
out.
Yeah, we kind of don't have a house. Sorry.
Oh, see
If you
what
want,
happens.
just come back with me. You can wash it out, and then we can just go back.
Fine.
All right.
What I miss?
They're
Did,
heading back to the stables to put all black. Is everyone else joining?
Yes. Why not?
Ellery, are you
I wanna see
following us?
drill.
Kristen?
I admit, I don't even fully know what's happening.
They're taking Hobbles
You
back
got
to the stables.
slimed by the frog.
You got slimed by the frog.
Yeah.
Poor you.
Very closely, given their inebriated state.
All right. And Hiccup.
Pick us back at the place, so we're just gonna go pick up Hiccup after we're done. Pretty sure. Didn't Hiccup go back, or...
I thought Hiccup was at the tavern.
Hiccup, were you at the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came with Gnome.
I don't know. I'm just chilling.
All right, so you head back to the stables, deposit Frog, well, the gnome stable end. Well, isn't that quite the suit of armor you got there?
Yep, he's a fancy frog.
He's a big armored war horse.
Oh, wart?
If you, I'm just gonna point. I'm gonna point to him. Look at him. If you do not think I'm going to ride this glorious creature into battle, you are dead wrong.
I would love to
Glorious,
see you try.
slimy. I'm just staring at him. I was like, don't you dare lick me again. Do you understand me?
Stable hand opens up the stall where he was previously, and you see a couple buckets of water nearby. Well, easy staying the night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, and he like starts chucking water onto Hobbles to keep him wet. A few buckets get thrown onto him. You see Hobble's eyes blink a few times and kind of suck it to his head and back out.
So cute.
I'm going back to get the gross frog saliva out of my hair.
As you kind of feel in your hair, you notice it starts to dry already. It's like crumbling out slightly.
Oh, so gross.
They have a bucket of water in the.
Nasty.
They have a bucket of water. Is there a bucket of water near me?
Don't you dare.
The few buckets that were there, the sailor hand has already dumped onto Hobbles.
Damn. Don't have create water.
Anything else anyone is doing at the stables, or are you heading back to the town hall for the night?
No, I'm just gonna check up on Shatril.
All right. You look over to the horse. Make a insight check.
Yippee! Never failed one of these bad boys before. Ha!
Shachril's munching on some hay.
Two. Bad.
Looks well looked after.
It's a horse.
And it's a horse eating hay.
It's a horse doing horse things.
Fair enough.
All right. With that, you look at check on your horse. You deposit Hobbles back into his stall, all armored up, and you head back to the town hall. When you enter, you see a familiar face, Aluan, back at her chair, going through paperwork.
I see you're back to normal now.
I
Thank you, Bill.
apologize. You had to see me like that. But yes, nice to see you as well. And I see the owlbear has hatched.
Yep, he's
And
hatched.
I'm just gonna hold Pugsy up super proudly. Just like, look at my buddy.
You see a little smile come from Aluan as she looks at him. It's quite the bright little fella. Wasn't expecting his feathers to be so white.
Weren't either.
His name's Pugsy.
Cute name.
Thank you, Bone. Appreciate that.
Well, have you decided on where you'll be traveling? I'm sure Chargrin is eager to know where
Make a
you're
list.
headed.
I really don't want to have to rent camels again. Especially
Hi,
when-
Ghost.
There's no way to get a horse and cart through the desert, is there?
If you stayed on the road, there would be a road that would go to the Twin Peak Oasis. It might be fairly long trip, though.
How long are we talking?
There's no major storms that slow down your trip. About 4 to 5 days.
Keep
Bone! Please!
crying, Boone.
We wouldn't be able to bring the cart back if we did that. So many things.
Did Chargrin not bring you his scroll?
We have the scroll, but it only works on organic objects, like people and animals. It wouldn't work on a cart.
True.
So even if we did want to travel in that fashion, cart wouldn't be able to go with us, and we'd only have Shatril. And the desert is no
And
place for a
wolves.
frog.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, there's no guarantee, though the locals may have some more form of transportation.
It is true, and it would be their best option since it is closest to where we are currently. And with the spell that we have to get us there, it'll take us very little time to get there and hopefully get what we need to get. The only problem I worry about is us traveling in the heat.
That
You should be more worried about yourself, but you know.
I am fine, thank you.
And so am I in the heat. So like, we should be more worried about Dalen and Hiccup, those two.
Dale and
Poor
Hiccup
guys.
and Celebi, because Celebi has paler skin, which means she burns easily.
Yeah, and Hiccup is literally all feathers. So like,
And as
Well,
long as we keep
anyway.
our faces covered, we should be okay. But I guess we'll have to see what happens.
well, whatever you decide, let me know by the morning. I'm sure Chargwin will like to be informed as soon as possible.
Oh my goodness!
Everything okay?
It's a Pugsy drawing!
I have been new this whole time.
Oh, he's so fluffy!
When you speak finally sing, I'll wear a hat.
Very adorable.
Alright. We'll discuss it. I know a lot of us need to get rest. And another thing, Eluan, is there a place where I could bathe, perhaps?
Yes.
Yeah, out in the mud water.
I could fetch a pail and some brush if you wish. There's not really facilities for that on this building.
I see. Well, if anything, I just need to get something out of my hair.
Yeah, I can bring a bucket up. I can get Garnia to bring one to you.
Thank you. Own, your input is not needed. No, no one asked.
Everybody asked. Keep talking. All right, maybe
Alright.
nobody asked. Boone, stop.
All right. You head up to the room, and you're head up to your respective rooms. A few minutes later, you hear some fairly loud thumping as a knock comes onto your door. A few minutes later,
Yes?
you hear from outside the door. I have a pail of water for someone, and a brush, some soap too.
That's me. Thank
All right.
you.
I'll leave them out here for you.
I'm just gonna go to the door and grab it quickly.
Alright.
Are we all in one room, or the?
You have Selby and yourself in one room, and the rest in the other.
Yeah, I know. Are they all in one room so we can discuss what's gonna happen, or did they go to their rooms to chill out?
Up to them.
I mean, I just kind of assume, given that we kind of all just stay in the same room until we're going to sleep, and that's when we leave each other's rooms. Like I always just assume we're all in the same room until we're going to bed, and then when we go to bed, that's when we go to our own rooms.
All right.
Oh, please.
Bruh.
Okay, so I'm
So
gonna start getting this.
we're
I'm gonna-
discussing what the plan is.
Yeah. Before we do that, I'm just gonna get the crusty saliva out of my hair.
All right. Between the brush and water, it comes out fairly easily. That is dried slightly. Takes a few minutes.
All right. As I'm finishing up, I'm just looking back at everybody. What's the plan? What do you think is the best option to go?
I'm still for you know, turn into gas, go to the place where we get the thing, you know, maybe they have a horse or camels there, come back, go get the dwarf stuff.
Well, the dwarf stuff, I believe we'll have to take a boat. So,
And that is
Okay.
expensive.
I mean, I might know a couple people.
Of course you do. You're, well, you.
Are you implying something, Gnome?
Me implying something? No,
think-
not at all.
I think gnome just means you seem to have a lot of connections.
Some good, some bad, but yeah, for the most part. But let's hope that where we're going to has camels. Because I don't think we're going to be able to return them. So, in the morning, let's make sure all of our stuff is packed up now. We're going to head for the Twin Peak Oasis.
Can we bring Pugsy?
I don't think that would be a good idea.
But we gotta show him the ropes of our group.
I'm not going to lie to you, Gnome, he's just a hatchling. He just hatched.
Yeah, I know. I
he
watched
was literally
him hatch.
born yesterday, bruh.
It would be dangerous for us to take him with us. I understand that you want to be close to him. I do. But we're going, apparently, according to Chargren at least, we're going up against bandits. Do you really want to risk him getting injured?
I hate it when you're right.
Bruh.
Not really.
Regardless, we have one more night here. Do what we need to do. Get our stuff together. In the morning, we will make our final decision. Also, why do people keep asking us for a group name?
Has
Because
anyone
we're a
asked you
group of
that?
people that does a lot of jobs.
I just actually thought we'd get this far together. Most of the groups I've traveled with thus far have always been like, one job done.
Oh, I
Well,
was so scared you were going to say like one job dead.
No, that's my other occupation.
Okay.
Anyhow,
perhaps it's a sign, you know. We have been working with each other for a while, and excuse me for getting a bit sentimental, but I hope we stick together.
You can't get rid
Aw,
of
do
me if
you
you
like us,
tried.
Gnome?
Yes, I do.
Tolerate you too, little buddy.
Amelia, I'm being serious here, please. I'm sharing my feelings. Don't be sarcastic.
It's fair. What about you, Hiccup? What do you think?
I'm back.
What am I thinking about?
Us being a group. How long we've been together. What exactly are we? Because we're not just swords for hire at this point.
I don't know. Bro, what are we is crazy.
We're asking
mean,
these
We're still
existential
technically
crisis
swords.
questions.
We're still technically swords for hire.
Well, yeah, but I feel like it's more than that at this point.
the gang, the homies.
If it was a Fast and Furious movie, family.
I was gonna make a Fast and Furious reference too. Oh,
I beat you to it.
you did.
One of the best Vin Diesel impression. Family.
I'm not even trying.
Fun fact about Vin Diesel: he plays D&D and he's played with Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? The-
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he created the Blood Hunter class, or partly created it.
Matt Mercer created it for him.
What the?
Crazy, isn't it?
Bro.
Have to break their minds with this knowledge.
I think you should start.
Bro, I mean, Robin Williams and Matthew Lillard both play D&D, so it's not like that big of a surprise.
Oh, it's Vin Diesel.
I
Anyhow,
mean-
Muscly man plays dice.
like, yeah. But then there's Travis Willingham, so I guess.
Wow, stereotyping much?
Yeah, that's me.
Yes.
I think from now on, at least the time that we are together, we should at least try and think of a group name. That sounds good for us.
I'm sorry, Dwayne the
Sleep
Rock
on it.
Johnson.
Dwayne the Rock.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson apparently used to be an active player of D&D before high school. I didn't know that. I don't know how to react to that information.
That's when
Yeah,
he had
but Dwayne
hair.
Rock Johnson was a grown
At least
man
not
before
during
high school.
section.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson was a grown man. You're not wrong.
Dwayne was just
Oh.
never a child, period.
I mean, he's massive, but we're getting off topic.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's. What time is it you're at?
In the evening, about
Mhm.
probably 7:30.
Okay. We have maybe 12 hours before we need to make our decision. So in that time, we should get some rest, figure out what we're gonna do. In the morning, we'll discuss it and give our final decision. Because whether we're ready or not, we have to go.
Okay.
All right.
No other objections? No other comments? Concerns?
Your face is ugly. I'm joking. Joking.
You know what? I think we're gonna go for an evening walk. You guys can discuss this.
All right. You went for a walk, you said, Amelia?
I'm just walking around the town, trying to map it out a little bit.
All right.
I forget. I'm still in the stupid dress. Dang it.
We can say you changed. You had some time.
Oh. More than likely, probably not, because she's more concerned about the stuff in her hair.
All right. Walking around in a fancy dress.
Pretty much.
All right. Anything further discussed amongst the other four? About where to go?
No.
Galen, Gnome, Ellaby, input.
I mean, I don't know if I don't know if it was heard because I think because I said it at the same
Yeah,
time
you
that
cut out for me.
Gnome said it, but basically B just said B had said earlier just like you could get rid of me if you tried.
I mean about the plan, but okay.
Well, I'm saying like before. She hasn't said anything since then.
Oh.
I don't know. She hasn't said
Oh,
anything. She just
that's-
kind of shrugs.
Just to confirm, you're gonna need to repeat the entire plan. I was not listening.
I walked out of the room.
No.
Amelia walked out of the room.
So you guys are up to that.
Oh my goodness. You did not just.
But I was
Oh my
being
God.
honest.
Leave the plan was gas to the Oasis tomorrow, do the business there, find a way to get back here, boat to the dwarf grave, Robin.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I mean, that's the way I understood it.
All right. Anything else you wish to discuss or do before you settle in for the night?
Nope.
All right. Amelia, are you trying to get anything out of your midnight walk or just going for a stroll?
I guess I'm gonna also listen out for information or anything.
All right.
Like gossip in the streets.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Come on, you've been rolling good for me all night. Please give me something good. Pretty please.
You'll never
Should be with me.
know.
Emerson's with me. It's an 18.
Wow. All right. You, as you're strolling around in the evening in town, there's not many people about, but there's a few just hanging by the tavern, and you still hear probably what the last match of the night happening in the fighting pits. And you hear a few people walk by, mostly just talking about town-related things, about a match they previously saw, or perhaps something that they're wishing to purchase in the town. One of the pair that you pass by mentions something of a legion of Golden Dynasty troops have passed the Twin Peaks, and yeah, that's what you hear. That they heading southwards.
Would that be in our direction then?
Adjacent.
Okay.
So you would be further east.
Are they heading towards the direction we need to go to?
You would surmise, yes.
Okay, after hearing that, I bite my tongue with that, not saying anything. And I start kind of rushing back towards the main area.
All right. You arrive back at the town hall.
I'm assuming they're all still in the same room.
I don't think they discussed for too much longer. You probably had a 20-minute walk. They're probably
Okay.
Unless of course anyone wants to say otherwise, I would imagine they had finished their discussion fairly quick and have been in their respective rooms.
Alright, well, I'll tell Celebi later. I'm gonna slam the door open to the boys' room.
Jeez.
We have a problem.
What?
Golden Dynasty's marching.
Gnome is gonna
Could you be any more
his
vague?
head like
They passed the Twin Peaks.
Gnome's
They're heading south.
head like snaps toward Emil. It's like you're what? Huh?
I don't think we're gonna have the 12 hours we thought. We might have to leave now.
Why?
We gotta go. Like, yeah, no, Amelia's right. Get your
Yes.
stuff packed. We need
about
to
it
go
this way.
now.
They make it to the destination
why?
before we do. I'm trying to explain that. If they make it to the destination before we do, and they get the weapon, we're gonna have to fight them for it. Do you want to fight a legion?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Why would he have,
the
why would,
golden-
Yeah,
whoa,
sounds
whoa,
kinda
whoa, whoa,
fun.
whoa, whoa. Why would we have to fight them for it? Why
really
why do we have to have it?
We could.
It's the crossbow. It's apparently going to help us.
Yeah, let's kill them.
No, what in the world?
Insane?
Gnome
mean,
is gonna
not
glare over at
particular-
Dalen.
Like, hold on. Do we know the people we're dealing with? Are they like
No.
civil people?
No,
Okay,
no,
then
no,
let's,
no, 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 no.
then let's find out who these people are. If they're good, we bargain. If they're not, we kill them. It's a very simple choice. There's not much thought
Gnome
needed
is-
Okay,
here.
for one,
Gnome is going. Meh.
killing and fighting are not always the answer. That particular thing. And I, for one, to get to close the door for this, am already wanted by one big kingdom. I do not want to be wanted by another one.
Bro,
That makes 2 of us.
I mean, if it's just a group of bandits or something, I don't think
Yeah,
we're
a
gonna
group
catch.
of bandits is fine. I understand that. But if the soldiers get there first and take them out before we do, we're gonna have to deal with them. And
Then if that's the case, just bargain with the person in charge.
You do not bargain with the Golden Dynasty. We've got me and Hiccup. You do not understand what the Golden Dynasty is like. They will not care about what any of us say with me and Hiccup in the group. We are gonna have to
Why?
fight them, and personally, I don't want that.
talk about this later.
what,
We're gonna get Celebi. We're gonna get the
what issue
hell
do
out
they
of
have
here.
with me? What did I do?
Thing is, you're a Kinku, okay? The Golden Dynasty isn't. Well, they really do not like us lesser intelligent beings.
He's the
Ugh.
smartest man I know.
Yeah, no, try convincing of them of that, man. It is. Ugh.
Anyway, just get your stuff together. Meet outside. I'm gonna go find Chargrin after I talk to Celebi.
You know what
Missed
this feels like? This feels like getting like woken up really early in the morning to like go to the airport and you're like 4 hours early for your flight.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
sorry.
Why would you say that, man?
Alright, I'm rushing back to me and Celebi's room, and I'm closing the door, and I'm immediately putting on my actual gear. The dress is going back in the bag, and I'm making sure of it this time. Pack your stuff. We need to leave tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Why?
Okay, Never mind, you to question me like the boys. Golden Dynasty's marching. We don't have much time. We just passed the Twin Peaks. They're heading south.
Okay. No, to be honest, Beely just picks up her backpack and goes up the door.
Yeah, Dalen pretty much does the same.
All right.
Alright.
Gnome is very antsy as he is packing his stuff, and he's booking it out, heading straight to wherever they're meeting at.
As I do that, I run out of the room and I see Gnome. I'm just like, have a Lewin watch the owlbear.
Absolutely, yes, especially now that I know that the fucking Golden Dynasty is here.
Alright. I'm gonna look over to where Lewin is. Lewin, do you know where Chargrin is? We've made our decision.
I could find him for you.
Please be quick.
Okay. I'll be but a moment. She quickly hops into the back room. You see Garnia go at the front door
The back
real quick.
rooms.
The back rooms.
The back
Just no
room.
clips into this reality. Comes back later with an entity behind her. So, we didn't find Chargrin, but
We found this weird place.
We found this giant radio thing.
oh man.
Baffling.
Oh, D&D backrooms would be so cracked though.
No.
You wait there for about a moment, and Lewin comes back up the back room. I can't start thinking about that now. And she says, he'll
Sorry.
be here in a moment.
Good. Good.
Gnome
Good.
is like bouncing on his feet. He's just like, come on, hurry up, we gotta go.
We are in the same boat here because we're both like.
You wait about what seems like a while, but is not longer than about a minute, and Chargan emerges from the room at the back, and you hear the door close behind him, and you hear a voice before he makes it around the corner. Yes, how can I assist? Have you made your decision?
I'm walking up to him. Yes, we are going to the Oasis in the Twin Peaks, and we are leaving tonight.
Very well. If you manage to also bump into Ragthar again,
I
sure
forgot he existed.
No, not Rex.
Oh, that's out of character, but no.
Oh,
You mean
nobody likes
You
the
mean the
wizard.
wizard?
Wizard.
No.
Yeah.
The wizard.
Oh.
see if he could.
The wizard.
Perhaps if you could get him to contact me again, and that would be ideal. Besides that,
He's not choking on red.
perhaps, yes. Well, I wish you good fortune. That it goes well.
I hope so too, and I just hold my hand out to shake his.
He kind of looks down and gives you a shake with a very firm grasp, and you see his hands are fairly scarred, but
I just imagine like his hands are like 3 times the size of my hands.
they're fairly large. Nothing. Well, yeah. Yeah, they're fairly large. Think of like Andre the Giant, maybe.
Oh goodness!
Oh no,
We love
man.
Oh my poor hand.
The poor hand has been lost to time.
I hold back a wince and I'm just like, we'll see you when we get back.
I wish to see you back safely soon.
Nah, I can't promise that, and I'm just gonna walk back to the group. And as I'm walking back, I'm just like wincing. I'm just like, that hurt.
Okay.
I'm fine. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So, it's now fairly late, around 8 o'clock in the evening. You wish to use the scroll?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I will.
I'll have to hold,
We gotta
hold
do
hands,
like a.
do we? Like a
You have to
ritual.
hold. Yeah, I was about to say, do we gotta like hands and hold hands?
Yeah, I was like, can B
Are
we
read
getting
the
married?
scroll real
What's
quick?
going
Like,
on?
can B read the scroll real quick to see what it needs to be done to do it? You know, that'd be pretty smart to read the scroll first.
Yeah. So you read the scroll. It says, you and up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range of 30 feet. Assume a gaseous form for the duration of 8 hours. You appear as floating clouds with a flying speed of 300 feet and a resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. There we go.
Oh, fun.
What's that? Let me see. Yep, that's pretty much it. You can end the effect early by concentrating for a minute. Otherwise, the effect will end after 8 hours.
So we can fly, right?
Yep, flying speed of 300 feet.
So as soon as we get gaseous form, Amelia's flying up, and she's looking back at the others. Let's go.
You cannot speak while in a gaseous form.
Never mind. I'm pointing in the direction we need to go.
your gaseous form kind of just like juts out an extra extension pointing in a direction. Question now. I'm guessing, Gnome, you did take Pugsy with you then?
No. Gnome's leaving Pugsy with Aluin.
All right.
I just forgot to mention that bit
All right.
for whatever
Aluin
reason.
happily takes little baby owlbear. All right. So yeah. So you have. All right. So all of you transforms into these gaseous clouds. Your belongings transform with you, and you see a particular gaseous cloud move up slightly and point in a direction.
We're following the cloud, man. I wish I could make some comments, but
All right.
it's in like the description, like the Kenku description, like they would do anything to fly. Boom. Like literally like
Or into your lap.
top thing on the bucket list just got checked off.
It was flying.
Oh my god.
Free as a bird.
Actually.
Ascending above the city slightly, you see the regular fighting pit, the large beast arena, and all the places you've visited previously get slightly smaller as you go above the city, and you can clearly see the two twin peaks of the mountains off in the way distance of the horizon, and you head off in that direction.
Yay!
Yay! On an adventure!
I forgot the math for how long it was going to take us to get there. It wasn't going to take very long at all, right?
I'm gonna say it's gonna take most of the time to get there. Probably about 7 hours to get there.
It's not too bad. Okay.
I can't remember the math we did in my head. I don't believe I wrote it down because I'm an idiot. So
Oh no, man.
I'll have to do the math again.
Really run to the bathroom really quick.
All right.
Get some water. So I will be back in a second.
Actually,
Sounds
yeah.
good
Can we
to
take
me.
2 or 3 minutes? I also need to go to the washroom.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Good question, C. Are you going somewhere, C?
Huh?
Are you going somewhere?
Nah, I'm still here.
Okay. Do I need OBX to work this whole
No. You don't need OBS for it to work.
Okay. Walk me through it. I want to see if I've got this.
Alright.
I downloaded it. I added the PNGs in.
Alright, what you're gonna do is off to the sidebar, there should be a little camera icon.
No
It should say
virtual
camera.
Please install. I gotta go install it. Okay.
Yeah. Install the virtual camera, and then once you've installed it, turn it on. You'll have to restart your Discord, I believe, to get it to pop up. But after that, after you turn on the virtual camera, you'll want to go to your Discord settings, to your
You're going too fast.
video.
No. Let's pause. Let's pause. Let's pause on me downloading the camera first. Okay, that's where we're going. I need to let's not skip ahead till I'm there.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm just saying this is the easiest way. If you keep going ahead, then I'm gonna lose track. I'll be like, what was I supposed to do again? It saves you. Basically, I'm trying to save you the trouble of having me ask. So wait. So what am I supposed to do again?
It's alright. Don't worry.
Oh God,
It should be.
I clicked the button.
Alright, so it's downloaded.
There's
and
a green
turned
dot.
on.
There's a green dot.
Okay, that's good. Next, you'll want to you have to restart your Discord for it to pop up. So
I'll be back on a call in a second then, I guess.
alright. And now after that, you'll want to go to your settings in Discord.
Okay, so go to my Discord settings. I'm in the settings.
Scroll down to your voice and video, and scroll down to the camera option where it gives you a pop down menu. The PNG Tuber Maker virtual camera should be in there.
Dot 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 dot. Okay, it said it worked and it didn't. Let me.
All right, I'm
I
back.
guess. I.
Hello.
What's up?
Well,
You saying, honey?
Amelia's still gone.
Okay. That was my next question.
All right, it said it worked. It did not work. Oh.
Have you got it working?
No.
Ah.
When
Okay.
I go click on the install, it says like something something dot ddl works, but it's still not appearing at the. Hang on, maybe I need to. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
I guess it'll be a good time to ask you, Gnome, how much longer are you up to stay awake for?
As long as this as needed.
All right, because there's multiple places to jump off coming up, so just let me know when you're good for
Getting
the night.
sleepy, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I want this one to run pretty decently because we haven't played properly in a bit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hola.
I'm back.
Welcome back,
Is Haley back?
Haley.
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
This will give me time to actually.
Plan or calculate. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm just updating creatures and weapons and stuff like that. Generally, downtime during these sessions is me just working on more of my homebrew stuff.
I mean, if you find that fun, as long as you don't find that to be work.
Mhm.
As long as you don't find it to be work.
Yep.
You have fun with it, then I don't see anything wrong with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
You got it working?
Oh no, I was saying to like in response to like I was like and then were you replying to me, Chris, just being like, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
I suppose did it work? Is it working?
Yep.
Yay! Okay, I did
Yeah,
it.
there it is.
Okay, I'm gonna go try and turn it off now. Very
I
nice.
think you have-
Very nice.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
did
never
it.
mind. No, never mind. All good. At first, I thought it was Hiccup for a
Yay.
second because it took up Hiccup's picture in my
Oh no.
slot
Do you-
to swap
oh
with
no,
you.
I'm sorry.
No, all
Oh
good.
no, I'm sorry. I forgot you. I forgot you had your Steam stuff set up still. I was just wanting to.
Nah, don't worry
Oh,
about it. It's no
no.
big deal. I don't think I have any active viewers anyways right now. Although I might
Are
be. I
our
have no
name-
idea.
Wait, no. All our names mixed up again now? 'Cause
Nope.
I know
It
that
goes back
sometimes,
to
like, turn it-
regular.
Okay. It just puts me on the front because if I have a camera on, it's like, oh, now
Yep.
you're front and center. All right. I love how me, the one person who wasn't here this whole time, is the one person who's like, I wasn't here when you were doing it, like when you were doing it when I wasn't here. I'm the one who has the easiest time doing it. Just like, oh, setup done. Oh.
Bop, bop, bop.
Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop,
Bop,
bop.
bop.
Bop, bop,
Ba-
bop,
ba-
bop,
da-
bop,
ba-
bop,
ba-
bop,
ba-
bop,
ba-
bop. I
da-
don't
ba.
know how to do it.
God, that's awful.
Bop, 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 bop.
I'm back. Hello.
Bop,
Welcome back.
bop, 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 bop.
Ba- 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 ba-
All right. Is everyone here?
ba- ba- ba-
I'm
ba-
here.
ba- ba.
Dalen?
Dalen ain't.
Oh, he's
No.
here.
Oh, yes!
Sweet. Perfect.
Is he?
Yep. He says something.
Oh. E, can you not hear the days?
I can hear him. Ah!
Days, speak! Because right now Days is not speaking. DDoS!
Dalen.
Right.
This is the
So
Overlord
we've-
speaking.
Turned
What?
into gas.
Is he
And we
speaking?
are.
No.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Hi.
Okay, there he is. Okay, yeah, I hear him. Never mind.
All right. Perfect. All right. So not much to see besides desert, as you 5 gaseous forms, little clouds, are flying swiftly through the air, heading towards the Twin Peaks. From this vantage point, though, it's fairly easy to see any sort of movement below you. You do see the odd creature meandering through the desert below you. You see many of the rock formations you had previously passed. However, you're slightly more north on a straight trek to the Twin Peaks, and as time ebbs away, you can see farther south of a fair deal, a slight outline of where you previously had been at the Horseshoe Oasis. I have no better name for it. And you, as the hours pass, you swiftly go by it. About a little over halfway, in your 4th hour of travel, make perception checks, please. It is at night,
Yippee!
though.
Everybody's
Who has dark vision?
favorite gnome.
Huh? What was the
Gnome has
question?
dark vision?
I do.
Okay, those with dark vision, I guess Amelia still rolls with disadvantage.
Why were you even asking me? It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, okay, so only Gnome rolls without disadvantage.
Wait, doesn't
Elby.
Hiccup have?
Hiccup does not have dark vision.
Elby has dark vision. She's an elf.
Does she? Oh, she does. Okay,
Huh?
so Celebi and Gnome roll perceptions without disadvantage. Everyone else roll with disadvantage.
Oh my. This sounds
Perception?
fun.
Yep.
Oh,
15.
I don't like this at all.
12.
Actually.
I'm so close in that one.
How is it?
What?
How is it
Almost
that
a 13.
Amelia can roll
The what?
disadvantage after disadvantage and still get like 15s? Gnome rolls once and gets a natural 1.
I think
I don't
it's
know, man.
just like these dice, man. They hate me.
I have the power of Matt Mercer on my side.
It seems
Okay.
that way.
Bruh.
I
All
knew
right.
there's one thing I neglected to do once I got inside. And that was pull my sheet up. I have a +3 perception because that's a 15. I just need to know what was my modifier again.
Your modifier for perception is +4.
It's a, oh yeah, I forgot we went up a level. Oh wait, it's +4 now, so 19.
Wait, what level is everybody, real quick?
5.
We should all be level
5?
5.
Okay, 5.
No, you didn't. You didn't miss a level up from 5 to 6. All right. Galen, or your rolls?
Sorry, what was I rolling?
Perception with disadvantage.
14 plus 1, so 15.
15. All right. Dalen, Amelia, and B. You, despite the darkness, though with the moonlight, you still get a bit of sight of the desert below you. You see what appears to be a battlefield of some sort below that has left a fair amount of odd equipment poking out of the sand. Selby, you got a 19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
This seems to have been not recently, but in the past at some point, and the recent sandstorm that you saw previously has seemed to have unearthed it.
Oh, fun.
We love
Oh.
archaeology, bruh.
Wait. So this is like really old.
Yes.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, we're not stopping, are we?
You can't really communicate. But you
It's
three
long.
notice as you're flying about and looking at the ground, you notice this.
That's weird. Okay. Mental note of that for later.
All right.
Who noticed it exactly?
Me,
Selby, Amelia.
and Galen.
Yeah,
All right.
the regular tall people.
Oh,
No need for that.
No,
Sorry.
that was uncalled for.
The funny thing is that I'm the
Goofy.
shortest out of everybody here.
Yeah. My bad. All right. You take a mental note that is you can see from where you are that the Horseshoe Oasis is quite a bit south, but the road, the merchant trail that goes between Gladron and the Golden Dynasty cities is just a bit north of you. And take a mental note, and you continue on your way. The hours continue to pass away, and as you get closer to the Twin Peaks, you see the fairly large oasis that is there, some clusters of trees off in the distance still, and you see a small town, and again, only those now with dark vision make perception checks.
Okay.
So, Amelia, Gnome, and
Wait.
Still with disadvantage. Yay.
8. I'm changing my dice, man.
I don't know if it's the dice. No offense.
9.
Forgive me for saying that. But
Amelia
I don't
still
think it's
gets
the dice.
higher.
Okay.
Oops.
By 1 point.
22.
22. All right.
Celebi, go.
Celebi, you see the town that is close to the oasis. By the edge of the south end of the Twin Peaks, where the mountain kind of banks into the desert and becomes part of the sand itself, you see some light shine in the darkness, off way in the distance. It's like a small speck of light.
We like shiny light. Is it going in the direction we're supposed to be going?
At this point, you're told that the renegades were somewhere camping near the Twin Peaks.
We like light. We like light. Oh, no.
Only one person
Goofball.
sees this, the other gaseous forms. So what are you doing?
Well, no offense. No offense, but whether or not they follow her or not, she's going towards the light. We're following the light. We're flies. We're about to go into a lamp.
All right, Celebi the moth has been attracted by a light.
It's Mothman! It's Mothman!
Oh no.
Was my audio broken? I wasn't hearing anything. Nobody was talking for me.
Yeah, it
Oh,
must have been
yeah.
really broken.
Okay, what the?
So Celebi saw light and was attracted by the light. Celebi has
Celebi's Mothman.
Mothman and going towards the light. Passive perceptions. Let's see.
As long as it's still going in the direction where where we think we're supposed to be going, B's gonna be going towards it.
All right. Amelia and Hiccup, you notice there is a gaseous form missing amongst your group.
I'm gonna stop and look around for that one. It's just poor.
Well, I mean, I can't say anything about it, so.
You can do charades in gaseous form.
I
Into
guess.
a question now.
I mean, technically, yeah, you can.
Oh wait, what do you say? Hiccup? I missed it.
It turns into
I
a
said I
question
turn
mark.
into a question mark.
Okay. Yeah. All right. How do you wish to proceed? You're close to the Twin Peaks. You can see the town. There's a gaseous form missing.
Do I see where that gaseous form went, or do I have to roll perception for that too?
Passive perception is 15. I will say, you noticed when B split off and is going a harsher left, a little bit more south, towards the end of the Twin Peaks. The rest of you are.
I'm gonna similar to Hiccup, how he made a question mark. I'm gonna make an arrow point this
Oofy.
direction.
All right.
Clouds. We can practically do what we want.
Pretty much.
Oh, I don't know about that. Well, actually,
I'm gonna start. If you start doing any more intricate stuff, I'm gonna probably have to make you make performance checks. But
I mean, clouds can be jerks. I remember when I was on a road trip. I was on a road trip with my grandmother, and I told her, I was like, I'm pretty sure we're lost. I looked at the sky, and I swear that the sky spelled out LOL when I said we were lost.
Aha.
all right.
Sounds like a skill issue.
God even told me it was a skill issue. Like, oh my
Sounds
goodness.
like a goddamn skill issue.
Language.
Not my problem.
That's fine. I don't
Sam
mind.
was not on the list. I very specifically asked, and I remember. Oh wait.
Technically, that's the only curse word, actually. But yeah.
It
But,
is.
anyways.
Since
Well,
when? Oh,
the word "damn" is an actual curse.
it
Yeah,
is?
The verb.
it's a like Christian thing.
Yeah.
Like to damn someone into hell.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Damn is the actually only curse that is in considered curses. But anyways,
Oh,
Interesting.
Well,
um,
everything else is basically just sailor's
very
tongue.
much so.
Yeah. So Amelia makes an arrow out of her gaseous form. What do the rest of you decide?
Might
I
as well.
turn into a thumbs up. I turn into a thumbs up.
You guys are all emojis. Oh, this is fantastic.
Emojis, yeah.
What in the
The
world?
emoji movie.
I turn into a thumbs
Aw.
up, and then I turn into a fist bump.
Brofist.
So
Brofist, man.
I love it.
Brofist.
Oh.
Reciprocate.
Yeah, we're-
Reciprocate the fist bump. You have to by law.
I don't know about that.
You have to by
This-
the laws of being friends.
This reminds me a lot of like I think it was Matt Merther's group that like there was a slight loophole with Windwalk where it doesn't break other spells, I don't think. So someone used
Oh.
like illusion on everyone to make them look like cows, and then the other person casted Windwalk,
Yeah!
so
Yeah,
they were
there was
floating
flying
cows.
Oh my goodness, I remember that one. That was before
Oh,
the
that was a
that was
long
before
time ago.
the Briarwood arc. I remember that.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
that was hilarious.
That was
It sounds hilarious.
Yeah,
we're the new generation. We're the emoji movie.
Amelia,
Alright.
are you,
Oh, no.
Amelia, are you reciprocating the fist bump?
Unfortunately, I am.
Pog!
Why is
Alright.
it unfortunate, man?
Yes, it's annoying.
Who is calling the group chat? Stop it.
Yo,
Alright.
mama.
So
Who calls a group chat?
Your mom.
crazy people.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Funny you should say that. It's my barbarian player. Funny enough.
There he is. There we
Does he
go.
have no mom?
Literally a crazy person. All right.
Yep.
Amelia sees, points in the direction, and you all head after Celebi.
Ugh.
No, I'm the leader now. I don't like this.
Well, maybe you
If
should
you
have thought
lead
about that
us
before
into
you ventured off
danger,
on your
it's
own.
your fault.
Well, guess what? B follows the light still. You're right. It's gonna be my fault. I'm gonna wear that fault with pride. Damn it.
All right.
Dude, we got the moth arc.
This is the moth arc.
Have we
Alright.
taken a
Did we?
long rest in between
Wait,
any
question.
of this at all?
You have not.
Got
Oh
a
my
short
God.
rest.
Did you get a short rest? Yeah, I'll say you got a short rest. So if you want to use hit dice, you can.
Okay.
But did I use
Um,
any spells? I don't think I did.
No, I'm
I did not.
good. He still has
Well,
all his spell slots, my guy.
Well, if I got a short rest,
Daywon has none. Daywon has.
Dylan, you can use
No.
it.
Sounds like a skill issue.
that does sound like a skill issue. For me,
You know,
that just means I get my wild shape back, which is good. That's one of my main
This is
things.
why
I need that.
all right.
man.
So, oh crap! I think I forgot to do something.
forget?
Oh, no.
We'll see in a second. All right.
That nagging feeling.
As you start to follow the Celebi cloud, that has now been a slight outline of a moth, you begin to see where she's going, and you follow her a slight ways back, probably about 150 feet, which is easily not that far ahead. Did I forget to do it? I did. All right, I'll have to do that. Okay. As you get closer to this light Celebi, one second. How do you spell that word? Perfect. Thank you. As you get closer to this light, and the mountain, as you're kind of get lower and get closer, the mountain is now a huge structure practically before you, just covering the horizon completely, and you get closer.
Almost like mountainous.
Almost, but they're larger than most mountains around
Oh.
the area.
Mm.
You
certainly a sight.
get closer, and the small light that you saw gets slightly brighter, and you can start to make outlines of tents and a few figures moving near the light. you see what seems to be a fairly sized camp close to the cliff adjacent to the mountain.
Person, anybody?
Huh?
Person, anybody? War
Did you say-
crimes?
Looks like Skyrim.
How far away are we from them?
You're still a ways away. You're still up in the sky still. I'll say a couple, like a couple. Oh, okay, I can't say kilometers. Let's say a mile.
Question: does this look like an army camp or just like?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Make an insight check.
Oh boy! Oh no! What have I done?
Played
Everything. How dare you?
You played yourself.
No.
Oh.
I had to run and get my dice. That's what I meant. Well, it also applies to the situation at hand. But I was like, what have I done by going upstairs without bringing a dice with me?
Oh no! Ah! I can't use my map right now. Dang it.
Oh
Why not?
no! Insight. What was my insight? That's a 10 plus something. What is my insight?
No,
Plus
for
4,
once, you're
14.
gonna get us in trouble. Ain't that fun?
I told you, hey, maybe. Okay, this is just goes to show that maybe the group's influence hasn't been the best on Sophie. Hey, she's got.
for your stupidity.
I think she's gotta have some chaoticsy. Yeah. Hey, she's meant to be neutral good, okay? She's meant to be. She has to have some chaotic moments.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't make you happy. They just don't make you very happy.
So do we figure out what kind of camp it is?
Sorry, what was your insight?
14.
I'm back, by the way.
14?
14.
It seems rather large for just a like caravan or traveling party. Seems a bit bigger of a camp than that. However, it's hard to tell from this distance any major details.
Does it look militarized at all? Like, is it like, is it guarded? Is there like lots of equipment?
Also hard to tell from this distance.
We will wait for the rest of her clouds to catch up.
Now you wait for us.
She'll wait for the rest of the clouds to show up.
Now you wait for us.
Oh my
Rest of my
god.
class.
You shut your mouth.
Make me.
All right. You wait but a moment, and your other 4 gaseous friends arrive. Yes. Charade.
Commensurating.
When we see B, I transform into a hand and I wave.
Bruh.
B will do
Listen,
this.
I've been given the opportunity to joke. I'm taking it.
B would probably do the same, but it's like more tentative. It's like more of like a slow, like high wave.
I'm just gonna form into a question mark again to question why he left.
B is gonna try and point an arrow towards the direction of the camp that she sees. Now that they're closer, maybe they'll percept it this time. Now that we're closer.
All right.
The fact that this is all through literal emojis is so funny to me.
It's so hard to. I'm trying to think of how to do this.
Fact of your mama.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna form a sword. Then as soon as the sword is over, I'm gonna form a skull to represent bad guys.
Dalen turns into a thumbs up.
He's gonna
Swords.
can very slowly can be just like, can she like turn into letters and just kind of like word out one letter at a time? You sure? With a question mark on the end.
That's not the question I was asking. It's the best way I can think about. I'm asking if they're bad guys and we need to fight.
Oh well, never mind. She goes. Then she just
I don't think.
words.
I mean, if,
No, then she just words IDK.
question mark. What is slang?
All right. Do you go in for a closer look, or what is your plan?
You know what?
Dalen's certainly going in for a closer look.
Yeah, B will do a magnifying glass, trying to signify investigation.
I'm gonna put my hand up like a
Bro.
weight. Like it's like I'm gonna make a giant hand that's like weight. And I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna extend a part of the cloud and point over towards I'm assuming Dalen's cloud, who is not waiting.
All right. You're going in, Dalen, without any further waiting.
Yeah.
All right. You start to move in closer. Make a stealth check
Oh god.
with advantage.
Oh,
You are a
oh
cloud.
god, oh boy.
But I have disadvantage on stealth because I'm wearing armor.
That
Technically,
doesn't
no, we're
apply
not,
right
right?
now because you're a gaseous form.
Oh, okay, so I get advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
For once in your life, you get advantage on stealth.
The first roll was a 6.
Uh
And
oh.
second roll is a 15.
Okay, good.
Uh, 15.
Yep.
Okay, let's just do that. Hopefully that's decent quality. I am just quickly editing my map so it's the right size. Okay, here we go. Please work.
Ah, baby, head rushing a camp. No spell slots in a dream.
Okay, so 15, is that with your
That my modifier is a -1.
Oh,
Right
nice.
now you're a cloud. You're not attacking anything.
So it's a 14.
14. All right. Oh my goodness. 14. All right. You get a fair bit closer. What is your passive perception?
11.
11. All right. Not great either. Ooh.
Dang, I actually have a pretty good passive perception.
Wow.
Must be nice.
I'm sorry. I was just like, I always forget passive perception exists until someone mentions it, and then I have to look at it, Because like when someone mentions something, you have to look at it.
Okay, so you'll have to make me, as you get in closer, you see the light get bigger, and you see more figures walking about the fireplace, and you see some tents nearby. Make another perception.
Please. Ooh, 17.
17.
Yeah, +1, 18.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I am still? Okay, 17. You see that there is one main fire, and that is you actually see there's one main fire and a few chairs and what looks like tables set up, and the outline of a few tents, and a smaller fire on the edge, and you see a palisade wall around this area that and the fires are inside that seem to go all the way up to the cliffside. 17. You also notice further east other movement happening in the darkness. You see a bunch of figures mulling about.
Lovely. Knowing that Dalen wasn't gonna wait, I'm just gonna shoot after him quickly. Can I smack him in this form?
I don't think you can really attack.
I make an attempt to smack him, but like go through him.
Sure. It's not gonna do any
Cool.
damage, but you can try.
I'm
just-
gonna transform into a middle finger.
Hey, no swearing.
That doesn't count.
I know. It's a joke.
Yes, it does. I'm counting it.
As the hand just like whiffs some of the smoke, I just turn into a middle finger.
What do you wish to do?
Shoot. Okay, so there's no way I can ask about what the camp is, and we're close to the camp, right?
You're fairly close. Yep.
Okay. I perceive if I see any of the movement in the distance.
You can make a perception yourself. Yep.
Awesome. Cool. Disadvantage. Dog, shut up, please.
Bork, bork.
Thank you.
Bork.
Oh, fun. 12.
12. You don't notice anything besides the fire pits in front of you, though you do see you see a glimpse of the wall of the palisade.
Okay. I want to point back to the others. As in, like, go.
Go where?
I'm telling
Would
Dylan
I-
to go back.
Would it
I-
feel? I feel it's imperative to acknowledge that Beepi would have also came over after.
Yeah, I'm turning into a question mark.
Gnome is just kind of watching, just like, what in the world is going on?
I'm, again, gesturing to go back.
I'm turning into a finger that's wagging from side to side.
No. Yes, and just do a thumbs down. A thumbs down.
I'll do the dark. I
You're-
turn to the Dark Souls point down.
Yes. No.
Any, like, are there any flags or anything that indicates like, are these bandits? Are these the
You don't see
the other-
any
the-
flags near the campfire.
Okay,
Wait,
Interesting,
can
good
Gnome
question.
cast spells while in gaseous form?
Can you what now?
Can he cast spells while in gaseous form?
I will need to look up and walk. Who had the scroll and used it?
I did.
B.
He did.
I
Okay.
know B had the scroll.
Oh, well,
You
didn't specify that you used it.
On this guy.
Well, I assume, given the fact that she had it, she would be the one using it. She had the scroll, she uses it. I think that's fair logic. Well,
And
guess
you
what? You
use
don't
it.
get to use it. I did. She did
By
use
the
it.
way, I posted some gnome art that I've been working on
Ooh.
this entire time.
Oh, what's that? What's that look? What's that look?
Uh-oh.
It's a gremlin boy.
That's a sad boy.
All right. Doesn't look like you can. The only actions you can take, it says, is the dash action or reverting to your normal form.
Okay.
So spells are out.
No spells for you.
Okay.
Do the wagging
Shut
finger at you.
I had to think of how I
You
can
do see,
charade
however, a few large rock outcroppings. You've seen like the few that you previously were when you traveled in the desert. A few jut out, but there's some larger, just sort of almost like small rock islands that are jutting out in the desert itself. There that you can get
Okay.
they're not adjacent to the cliffside of the mountain. The moonlight allows you to see a little bit of their outline.
I don't know how to gesture this.
Better figure it out fast.
You
So many
know,
things can happen in the amount of time it takes you to try and figure this out.
Like gnome getting closer to the camp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like all of us getting closer.
oh my goodness. I'm gonna try and gesture out the best I can. Wait here. Let me check ahead.
Make a performance check with that.
I know. I
We are
know.
all in gaseous forms. We were all just as stealthy as you can be. This is not fair. You can't just tell us to stay behind.
I can because I don't trust you guys.
Uh,
You don't trust the rogue to sneak in?
Apparently not. Let's see what this lovely performance
think-
check is. A 3!
Yep,
Yeah, it just looks like you're moving around frantically, like as if you're caught in the wind.
Gnome is getting closer. He's like, whatever.
I am making
But like
the
he's staying on
giant.
like the edge of the fire.
I'm walking straight
that's-
past her into the camp.
You're not on the ground yet.
walking?
You're still
Oh.
floating in the sky. You're about like 600 feet away.
Hiccups being the only good boy, and he's the only one that could probably actually be better at stealthing than all of us.
Fair
Yes.
enough, but
I mean,
you know.
I give up.
Listen,
I-
I have the need for bleed.
oh. I mean, seeing, the majority of the other clouds get closer,
Mhm.
the bird cloud is also going to get closer.
All right. You follow behind Gnome and Dalen going closer in.
Yeah.
How close do you want to get?
Gnome
Like-
is going to be like edge of fire, like
It's like,
just outside of the fire.
You know what? Same with Gnome. If we're going, we're going straight to the front door.
well, I was thinking like 300 feet or.
Auto assault.
All right.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Actually, going to be a revision how far you are away. 600 feet is way too close. You're going to be about 1,200 feet away. But either way, it doesn't really matter. You can get there really quick. All those that are going close, make stealth checks again.
Can do.
Oh.
21, baby. These dice love me. Woo! I say that, and next one's gonna be like in that one.
I hope it is. I hope it is, honestly.
That is gonna be a 14.
14. All right.
Nah. Suck it.
As you get closer and closer, things become more and more visible. The palisade wall looks fairly sturdy, though looks like it was hastily made. You see now about, let me see, 9. You see over 15 tents camped nearby. And near the fire, there's lots of tables and chairs kind of sprawled around, a bunch of boxes. It looks like this has been here for a fair bit of time. And how close are you getting? Like right next to the fire, you said?
Like right outside of the firelight.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Close as Gnome's getting.
All right. You see a bunch of different creatures now. Most people look like they're asleep. But you see a few guards as you whisk easily over the palisade wall that are standing at the front gates. At this point, not at this point yet. And you see a bunch of different creatures from minotaurs to let me see, minotaurs to, I need to actually look up this stuff. Sorry. Minotaurs to lionins to halflings, Eragoattas, half-orcs, a few kenkus, and just a hodgepodge of different peoples, all in armor and have the weapons near them. Most of them are asleep. A few of them are still talking amongst themselves at the table and eating and drinking. You see also this close a larger tent that has been placed on top of a cliff edge.
Oh?
I'm gonna transform into individual letters and say, "What's the plan?"
Mm.
No.
Performance check
It's
before you
going-
can do that. Before that,
Yeah.
before
Probably-
that goes across.
Before we all decide.
Performance. You said
Yes.
Apologies.
15.
Yeah.
15. Yeah, I'll say you people get the other two gaseous forms with you. Hiccup and Gnome get the rough idea of what do you want to do next that you're trying to communicate.
Gnome is going to
Okay, so
He's gonna
question.
search.
Sorry. So the gaseous form can't interact with anything physically?
Not really. You can kind of puff into something, but not particularly.
All right.
There's no
That's
point
all I-
arguing with you guys.
It's hard to do so when you're a cloud.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna check around the tent to see if I can, like...
Make a stealth check.
Do I have disadvantage?
Yes, because yours is based on not on physical things.
Oh, yay.
5.
5.
You kind of
5.
you kind of sway slightly in the wind and kind of fluff into the tents and move the flaps slightly with your breeze.
You know what? I'm a ghost. This is how this is gonna work out.
One of the sleeping creatures inside the tent juts awake from the flap of the tent and yells out, "Who's there?"
Can I make a really scary face appear? Is that possible? Can they see us?
You are like a small cloud-ish, like a gaseous cloud, so you are slightly visible.
look like just,
However,
like, a
it just seems to have woken him up
face.
currently.
Yeah, okay. I really want to scare this dude, but I don't know how to do it because I don't think. Can I change the color of the gaseous form?
Not really.
Dang. Can't cast spells.
Nope.
Oh boy. You know what? Is there a torch in his room or like a lantern?
It's dark.
Dang it! Man! This guy's no fun!
Are you telling Yurt that he's no fun? How could you?
Shut up.
We don't even know who these people are. Why are we going straight to attacking them?
I'm not attacking him, I'm
They're
just messing with
obviously
him.
the
There's a difference.
bandits.
I don't know. I'm not convinced yet, man.
Yeah,
Get
let's just
grabbed.
What? Okay,
things.
listen. What else would they be?
Yo, mama.
No. What else would they be?
Yo,
There's a simple answer to this question. We could just ask them.
No.
Yeah, it'll take you a minute to turn out of your gaseous form, but yeah. Celebi, are you here? You're muted. You are.
Oh, sorry.
Are
I mean,
you-
yeah, no offense. If the whole group's there, what point would there be to someone just staying behind doing nothing?
You also move in?
Yeah. Didn't I say that I was gonna be like with Dalen? Let's-
No, I think you've been muted.
Oh.
Make a stealth check.
Okay. Okay, man. That 20.
All right.
Oh,
You wisp
baby.
in
I'm-
like a ever so gentle breeze over the palisade, past the guards that are at the front door. You four of you are at the fireplace. Amelia's whisking through the tents.
What is a masquerade? I need to ask this question because if it is what I think it is,
Palisade. It's a
palisade.
wall, a
What
wooden wall.
exactly is a
It's a wall made out of spiky logs.
It could be.
Wait,
Wait, now that she's like right in the camp, could she like try and do another insight to check to see like what kind of camp this looks like? Does this look
sure.
like a military camp?
Make an insight.
I forgot.
Actually, no. Also, make an insight.
I thought we already established that the Golden Dynasty is like super racist. Why would they have,
13.
the most
13.
racially
Slaves,
diverse
my guys,
group?
slaves.
Holy,
I don't.
but we're not having slavery here.
Yeah, Hiccup's right. We like there is race they're racist. Like
You're not currently talking amongst yourselves, but yes, those are good points amongst yourselves.
I mean, do we
was-
really know they're all racist? No offense. I mean,
Well-
I don't mean to bring into question.
Bro.
Oh shoot! I
Bro.
forgot something.
Well,
Did you forget?
Okay. In response to Dalen's, what's the plan? I'm gonna turn into a bird shape, turn into an arrow pointing to the tent on the cliff, and then turn into like an eye shape.
Okay, I've done something retroactively. Doesn't
Okay.
currently affect the current situation, but something has happened. I forgot to do
Okay,
something. What was your
I
insight
rolled
there,
a
Celebi?
17 total for insight.
Okay.
But also look at it this way: just because they're racist doesn't mean necessarily we want to make an enemy out of them. How about that? Is that a good enough reason for you guys?
Maybe.
No.
you guys have Gnome in your party. It's a little too late for that.
Yeah. Gnome, you are pretty familiar with the Golden Dynasty and the Wild Hills. This looks like a general mix of what you would normally see in the Wild Hills. This is most likely the Renegade camp. Celebi, you also surmise this is the Renegade camp that you were told about.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with being sure, you know?
All right. So, what was Hiccup saying? Were you said you were going to do something neither at the fireplace or no?
I said, I turn into the shape of a bird, an arrow pointing at the tent at the top of the hill, and then an eyeball.
I'm gonna turn into a thumbs up.
All right. No.
Gnome is gonna go find Celebi.
Well,
Or what he thinks is Celebi.
Celebi, like I said,
Or
is
is-
with Dalen.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so she's with like you for if you're like
Yeah. Stop calling the group.
Gnome's gonna wait for Celebi to make a decision.
honestly, B's agreeing with Hiccup here.
All right.
You fucking
Can I just ask,
Ew.
what are they
my
meant to
bad.
mean? Like, what are we about to do? Because I actually don't know. I can't.
Hiccup pointed at the large tent up on the cliffside.
Right.
I said, bird,
Right.
arrow at the tent, eyeball.
Yeah,
Gonna. Oh, fly over there. Okay.
yeah, but B
I'm gonna
says
look.
that B does like a little like less than sign, meaning like does a less than sign and then 2, meaning like no more than 2.
No. I'm
No,
gonna turn into a bird again.
Oh, you're gonna turn to a bird again and go? Okay, it's a little risky.
it's-
'Cause take it back to gaseous form.
No, that's not what I mean. Oh my god.
See how hard it is?
Oh, like
By
You're in a
bird,
cloud.
I meant like me because I'm the bird. The
I
bird
know.
is gonna go over there and look.
okay, but this is B being smart. Well, not being smart, but being no offense to you, Hiccup, but she's kind of expecting for either Gnome to follow you anyway or Dalen. She's kind of expecting it to happen.
Well, you're correct because I was gonna no follow.
Oh my god.
Exactly. That's why B's doing that. She's not trying to undermine Hiccup. She's just saying, please, if because I know it's not just gonna be Hiccup going. Only one of us go with him. Please, not the whole party.
Oh, I was gonna stare. I was gonna look around.
Okay, so Tilby and Dalen stick around the fire for now.
You go.
Hiccup and Gnome
Sorry.
go up to the large tent.
Yeah.
Okay. Amelia, you woke someone up, or is there anything else you're doing amongst the tents?
He's awake, so he's gonna be looking around. He's gonna be suspicious. How much more time do we have?
You arrived. You probably have like 20 minutes.
Oh shoot. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Do I see any of my other companions?
From where you would be, probably not. No.
Oh shoot. I'm gonna attempt to find an empty tent.
All right. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, well, I have to roll it twice.
Meow. Sorry.
Can you? Oh, there! You finally rolled something
8.
below 10. You look around a few tents, bumping into a few more occupied tents. First one's snoring loudly, doesn't seem to notice you at all. Another person you hear, who's there? As you fairly as noisy as a cloud can be against fabric of a tent, you are disturbing some people, but you eventually do find someone, a tent that's vacant. The person, there is now, though you do hear someone asking around if someone was in his tent, though it doesn't seem to have noticed the cloud.
Okay. Is there like maybe armor or something that's in there?
It looks pretty plain. It's literally just like a very plain bedroll and a tent. There's not much else inside of it.
Shoot, I thought I was gonna be able to pull a Skyrim here and put on like enemy's armor. Oh, shoot.
You have all your
Okay.
stuff with you, so
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna be able to blend in like I'm one of these guys. I'll definitely stick out
Unless
like
you
a
roll a
sore thumb.
deception.
Yeah, but
I
I
mean,
have
you could always-
disadvantage.
yeah, it would be hard to bluff your way out of this one.
It really would, especially since my deception is like a +1.
All right. You planning on looking for another tent, or stick in this tent for now, or go somewhere else?
It's not safe to be inside the camp. I'm gonna start flying overhead.
All right. You abandon the tents and start flying upwards. Are you wishing to go somewhere else, or try to locate your companions?
Look at the companions because we gotta get out of here. We have less than 20 minutes at this point.
All right. Make a perception.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Oh no.
Bro, we're gonna be doing some weird stuff and just turn back into people.
Stealing some people's
Oh,
pouch.
dude.
14.
No, dude.
You see Hiccup and Gnome flying through slightly above the camp over to the large tent on the cliffside.
I'm quickly going over to them and I'm like trying to get their attention as much as possible.
Okay, before you get there, Hiccup and Gnome, what do you do once you reach the tent? You see this tent's slightly larger. There's a table and a chair outside the tent with a guard standing nearby.
does this tent have any like, is it just a tent? Like is it staked to the ground? Are there like
It's staked to the
lit?
ground. It looks slightly it is bigger than the other tents.
Are there like, some kind of a window type deal? Or like, could I fit under it inside?
You can go inside.
Or
You're
could
a
I just
gaseous form. You can go through any hole.
based. Awesome. All
You go
right,
inside?
then I'm going to kind of. I wanna like go around to the back, flatten myself on the ground, and just like peek in a little bit.
All right. Go around the back, peek in a little bit. You go inside and you see. Wait a second. I need to double check something. I thought. No. No. Didn't mean to do that. Did I really? 2? Okay. That's it. All right. You go. Oh, dang it. Paint wants to update. All right. You go to the back of the tent, and you go inside to check on you see a proper like bed, and you see a lion sleeping in the bed. Oh, yeah.
Is that it? It's just like a bedroom.
You see a stand, a table as well, some some boxes, a chest actually as well, and you also do see a crossbow.
A big one.
It's still a heavy crossbow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Okay. At this point, I'm actually going to share my screen for the map.
Oh no.
Oh boy. It sounds like fight time.
Probably will be in a second because we're all in trouble.
Yeah, we're not in trouble. What are you saying you're in trouble?
I should not have. Oh, but I made 200 coins. Was that worth all of my spell slots?
All right. So,
Oh, wait. Oh my god. Oh, I have such a good idea.
switch back to the map. Still works. Good. And share
Oh,
screen.
I forgot I'm down by the fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Damn.
So,
Oh, Steve. Dude, this place looks like a freaking like emergency like housing, like a hospital or something. That's kind of depressing.
okay.
Are we at least being smart on like hiding like in the smoke of the fire?
So
Not just
I'm
like-
going to
Seems like
show
no.
where you guys are roughly in a second here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So Amelia is floating pretty high up in the sky, about here. Let's say. Oops. Yes. And you saw Gnome and Hiccup. So Gnome and Hiccup. Where's Birdman? Birdman. Over here. He currently just went in the back of the tent. Selby and Dalen are here. Just refresh this so I can actually update this correctly. So yeah, you are kind of like at the edge of the fire, off to the side. There is some dudes walking about. There's a pair talking amongst themselves over here.
A camp.
There's the guards at the front that you saw. There is
Oh,
a
this
guard
is a
over
military
here.
camp.
Gash is over there. All right. And you see the person you disturbed is walking in the camp over here. The other one has just checked his tent over yonder.
Is there 27 tents in this camp?
We can kill 27 people.
We're not going to kill 27 people.
There's
Who
no
says
way.
that normally? Who says that with a
Think of
with
the
a sane mind?
experience.
I understand the experience, but imagine our actual experience.
Think
Alright.
about
No.
Buddy,
think
Think
about yourself
about the
this is a
dying.
milestone
Think
game.
about the loot. Think about the equipment.
All right.
Dude, what are we going to do with 27 spears? Literally,
Throw them.
Okay.
Okay.
Throw them. Well, that would be something you could do with them. All right. So
I can.
that is
I
the current
take it
situation.
that your brain was not an item that you had before.
Hiccup. Think about all the arrows.
Bro.
No, no more arrows.
Yes.
No.
All right. So Hiccup, you have seen the crossbow, the chest, a sleeping lion, and what do? You're still in the tent.
Here's an idea. Does the chest have like a keyhole?
It does indeed.
Can I
My
go
goodness.
in it?
You can.
I assume it's like pitch black, but can I like feel around? Can I feel anything?
Make an investigation check
There
with
ain't no
disadvantage. With disadvantage.
Okay.
He's
What's
just,
it-
he's just pecking his beak at the bottom of the chest, trying to feel something out.
And then you turn back into a Kenku. Right now,
16.
you're now in the
16.
No, 16. All right, 16 with disadvantage. Dang. All right, let me quickly look at what I have here. No, that's not it. No. Here we go. You through your investigation, you trying to bump up against things and feel as best as you can. It feels like there's a fair bit of coins in here, some sort of flasks, probably potions of some sort, and something that seems like a necklace or a locket.
Great, but also I don't really care all that much. Actually, wait. We could just, finish the mission right here.
You want to transform in the chest?
I mean, I'd like to go out through the keyhole, find, where the crossbow is, and hope that turning into a bird doesn't make any sounds.
All right, you're going to turn into a Kenku inside the tent.
Yes,
Goodness.
because he's asleep.
All right.
I will be as stealthy as possible.
You go over to the side of his bed, and there, leaning up against it, is the crossbow. And you begin the minute-long process to turn back into a Kenku.
Oh, I don't like this.
All right. At this point, Amelia has bumped into Gnome.
Okay. I'm
What
making
was
an
your stealth
hourglass.
check? Sorry, Amelia. Before you continue, what was your stealth check? You initially
So,
rolled.
5. Yeah, very low.
All right. You bump into Gnome. What do you do?
I'm making an hourglass that's just about out.
All right. No.
No, Miz. He's just like, this isn't really worth it. We gotta we gotta hurry up. He's gonna go find Hiccup. and like try to, I guess, charades his way into being like, follow, come on, Amelia, let's go. We gotta go find Hiccup. Be like, let's get out of here.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna follow Gnome.
Okay, Gnome starts heading this way, where Hiccup had gone. Dalen
How many
and
minutes do we have?
probably 15. Dalen and Celebi, are you doing anything particular?
I want to take note of what equipment they have, what their armor looks like and such.
All right. The ones you can see walking about and the ones that are conversing, it looks like it's whatever they could be. Some wearing leather, some are wearing chainmail, others are wearing nothing. And their weapons appear to be whatever they had preferred. Some are using spears. Some look like they're archers. Others are having long swords and the whatnot. It doesn't seem to be a very unified equipment for any of them.
I look at B and I make an arrow to point to some of the guards, and then I make a thumbs down, and then I transform into like an armor piece to like represent equipment.
B probably might not. Well, no, it's like she's gonna because she would kind of like move along the wall a bit. She's gonna kind of like get a little bit closer to like the cliff edge, not like to where like Gnome and them are. Like, you see where that chair is near where like right north of where B and Dalen are on the map.
Mm-hmm. Over here?
She's gonna go investigate a little bit the ways that way, trying to be careful, like staying against like the wall or like I don't know if there's shadows or anything.
All right. Yeah, you stick amongst the wall. The firelight doesn't go very far, and most people seem to be distracted amongst themselves. You go over here amongst the barrels. Make an investigation.
Bubba, you need to stop it. Your tail is very ticklish. Okay. That's just 10.
10. All right. You see lots of barrels. Some of them seem to be filled with mead. They mostly just seem filled with water. There's a few crates. You're not sure all what's in there. You did get a quick look. But it seems that these are the supplies. There's some crates open with some preserved food, and that's about what you see. At this point, Galen, make a perception.
That's gonna be a 17 plus 1, 18.
You hear as an arrow lands, let me see, on this table.
I just watch and kind of just like,
Oh no.
that I investigate the arrow.
Okay, how close do you want to get?
Close enough to where I can just see if it's special in any way.
All right, you get about here. You notice there seems to be a scroll attached to it with a golden emblem stamped on it.
Oh, I can't.
Oh.
I can't touch it, can I?
No, you cannot.
I like look at B, and I'm like, I make like a small point at the arrow.
B is still investigating.
Oh.
You do notice, you do see one of the guard had also noticed it and is walking towards it.
I like move a little bit of ways. I try to like move behind him so I can see what it says if he opens it.
All right. This particular soldier is a GIF, and he reaches over over the table and takes the arrow. You make another stealth check.
It's an elephant man.
Wait, aren't we
Natural
close?
one.
Oh boy.
Wow. You fail so hard. Why? Why? Oh God.
You're in your interest to see what it says. You pretty much float directly onto his shoulder, and just
Oh my
looking
God.
over his shoulder as he unfolded it.
I
Um,
turn into like a spooky spectral cloak creature or something.
No, just turn to like
You
a
know what?
spectral
You know
hand.
what? I turn into a. Oh my god, what are those things? I turn into a Dementor.
What?
It's hard.
become this floating ghoul.
It's hard to make out the detail. Before any of that happens, you want to see so well as he's starting to scroll it. You come over his shoulder, pretty much plain in view. All you see is the message is in Draconic, and before he fully unravels it, you see he lets out a sharp cry and like what the heck, and kind of like brisks his hand through you.
Uh-oh.
At this point, the two soldiers that were sitting on the table down here both get up and look in the direction of the sound and see you.
Oh boy.
Well, the jig is up.
Thanks to you.
Time to be a distraction. I'm turning visible.
Here,
What? Right
take-
there?
it takes a full minute, which is 10 rounds.
10 rounds, or they
Alright,
just gonna
you know what?
look at you.
I'm running. I
Alright.
sprint as fast as I can.
Okay, which
I
direction?
draw as much of their attention as possible.
Which direction? Where are you going?
Towards all of the tents.
Towards the tents. Okay, you go this direction.
Yep.
You quickly whisk away very fast as a slight breeze and cloud. The three of them here notice you go that direction. However, they don't really slash out or anything. They just see you do this, and you hear as you brisk away the GIF yell to the other one, "Sound the alarm!" And one of them
God. Oh,
runs to the side.
Wake up, you!
Everything is going wrong.
Everything is going on next to Dalen. I'm
Get
glad.
out of here! Get out of here! Go! I'm drawing their attention for a reason. I screwed up.
All right, Gnome, back to Gnome and Amelia. While this is happening, you go back to the back of the tent where Hiccup had disappeared to. Gnome, what are you doing? And Amelia?
Gnome is. Do they hear like the commotion going down?
This what you're doing now is happening slightly before what happened to Dalen.
Okay. Gnome is gonna keep like trying to find Hiccup, just like he's like, come on, where are you? We gotta go.
All right. Where do you look for him? You don't see him outside the back of the tent.
He is going to try to look inside of the tent.
All right.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go around the other side and look inside the tent where the flap is open.
Okay, you go to the other side. As you go back, you notice the guard has stood up and has walked away and looking where you're coming back. And as you come around the corner, you see him looking down the way you came and is looking directly at you.
Can't speak. Can't do anything. It's looking at me. I'm making a giant middle finger.
You just hear, "What the?" As you turn to a giant middle finger. Do you do anything?
Nope, I just stay there and just like that. I want Gnome to hear this. That way he knows there's a guard.
At this point, the guard moves in closer to see what is going on. Meanwhile, Gnome, you slip inside the tent. Make a perception.
This guard is tripping balls, dude.
Yeah.
Woo, that's better than that one. A 9.
9. You still don't see very much. It's dark. You see the sleeping lion because he's making noise. You see the bed and the tent. However, you do not immediately see your gaseous friend.
Hmm.
Or gaseous friend.
Mhm.
Gnome's gonna just go back out of the tent because, like, maybe Hiccup left already.
Right, you go back out, and you see
Yeah.
Amelia posing as a giant middle finger towards a guard.
Is the guard's back to Gnome?
No, he's looking directly in her. He's looking directly at Amelia in your direction.
Okay. Fair enough.
Another giant middle finger. Flip him 2 birds.
You know what? Yeah, no. Gnome is the type of person to join in. He's just like,
my
haha,
God,
screw
dude.
you.
What?
At this point, you see the guard kind of like wipe his eyes slightly and just look again. And
He
at this
disappeared.
point,
Like, drop down to the ground.
what do you do?
Yeah.
Make this
They vanish from his sight.
Wait, what do you do?
Oh,
Sorry.
He rubs his eyes.
Just drop to the ground as flat as possible.
Vanishes
Alright.
from his sight as when he rubs his eyes.
Both of
I love
you
how the
drop as he's rubbing his eyes. He looks and doesn't see anything immediately. However, at that moment, you hear the ringing of a bell. And voices down in the bottom of the camp yelling, "There's intruders." Quick question,
Yay.
Gnome, how are you feeling? You good to keep up for a little bit or not? Because this will be a jumping off point.
Oh, I'm still good, my guy.
All right.
Oh my
Awake
God.
and ready.
All right. At this point, Hiccup, you hear the bells, but you have officially transformed. You are now Hiccup.
Why?
Oh God.
The ringing of the bells, you hear the snoring of the lion. Quickly stop, and you see him sit up. What do you do?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Under the bed we go.
All right. Make a stealth.
Please. Natural 1. It's an
Oh my
11.
gosh!
Did you get a natural 1?
He has a plus 10 and he got a natural 1. The only thing that would be absolutely detrimental. Wow. All right.
My giant backpack just got like stuck. It's
You
still
hear the bells. You transform, and about a moment later, as you feel your full physical form again, you hear the ringing of the bell, and the lion stand up or sit up in his bed, and you panic, try to get under the bed, and you kick over the crossbow, and it lands on the ground, and you hear the lion call out, "Guard!" And he reaches down and grabs the crossbow, and the guard that was outside, who finished rubbing his eyes and no longer sees, rushes in to the tent.
Oh boy.
do they see me?
They hear you.
Oh.
The lion jumps out of bed. And let's see.
No, I don't know if you're gonna do it, but I'm gonna take this time to de-transform back into myself.
Okay, are you starting that now?
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Yeah,
All right, that's a full.
Yeah. Once the alarm
Gnome's gonna follow
sounds, I feel like it's immediately start doing it. Except I was gonna wait because I didn't want to interrupt. When I said you're going towards the sea, I meant like going like on the cliff edge, not really on top like the barrels. That's
Okay.
I meant like near like where that chair is when I was saying going over to like the cliff edge.
We'll say that your time was. I'll fill you on what you see, but we'll say the time that everything's happened. That's what you've been doing. So Amelia, you start transforming. Hiccup, you feel a hand grab your leg.
Oh god. Oh my god. It's literally it's a nightmare. It's a reverse nightmare, bro. It's literally a nightmare.
All right.
Holy.
Reverse nightmare.
Celebi, we'll just fill you in what you see. There is also, as you come up the cliff, a guard sitting on the chair. He's asleep though. You see up here is mostly just used as a sentry. There's no real supplies kept up here. This cliff pretty much goes gently for about another 100 feet and then goes fairly steep up the side of the southern Twin Peak.
Okay.
Is there anything else you were hoping to figure out that I can include in here?
No, she was just really wanting to get a closer vantage point to like be able to look at the thing. But would she hear the like alarm things at this point?
At this point, when you see all this, you hear the alarm. What do you want to do?
I feel like transforming probably Amelia upon it is best, but she's gonna, being that she knows that at least Gnome and Hiccup are near the tent, she's just gonna very quickly move as far as she can towards the tent before she starts to transform.
Well, you have
Before
300
she'll, like,
feet
go to
to
transform
move,
it.
so boop, you're there.
I'm there, and then she'll start to go ahead and start the minute to get back to herself.
As you're floating over here, you see the guard rush into the tent, and you come over here. You see Amelia and Gnome on the side. Gnome, you're also transforming as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you see both of them on the side of the tent beginning to transform. You join them? Celebi?
She's gonna go on the other. Can she like go on the other side
You
versus
can.
on the same side as them?
So you want to squeeze over here?
Yeah, like right there, closer to the entrance, not like behind the tent.
Okay. Right there?
No, I meant like not. I said like not behind the tent, like
okay.
on the side. Like,
Yeah.
basically, I was saying yes. Where
Okay,
you
okay.
Put it.
All right, so you begin to transform your minute-long thing. Dalen, what are you doing?
At this point, how much attention have I garnered?
The one GIF holding on to the arrow. Actually, no, sorry. The other one who is I need to look at my notes. I should have done better prep on which races were all here. We'll say he is a Furbolg. He is a Furbolg. He looks down the path and jauntily walks after the direction you went, and this has garnered the attention of the soldier that Amelia woke up, who is walking in your direction, who also sees you.
I want to attempt to duck and hide in one of the tents.
All right. How do you wish to go about that?
Just make my way into a dark corner and just attempt to blend in.
All right. Which tent are you going into?
The one closest to my left.
In here?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Luckily for you, this tent is not occupied. And you get over into the corner and make a stealth check.
Jeez. 16!
16. All right. You hide in the corner. It's obvious which tent you went into, as they were directly looking at you in your direction. The one other guard will be a Owlin. Runs into the tent and proceeds to look for you.
I
That was-
stay hidden.
And he doesn't seem to see you. He's looking around. Where'd he go? Where did the thing go? And he's just looking around.
What you do is too much gender.
Yeah, sorry.
23.
Where did Where did that thing go? Where did that thing go? It's looking for it. Quickly followed by the Furbolg going in as well. Also doesn't see you and is also starting to look around.
I just stay silent and hidden.
All right, you just stay in that corner, not moving.
I don't
You
think
probably
they're smart
have
enough to find me.
about another
Mhm.
10 minutes of the ability. This guy will be moving about 10. I'll be rushing over. Okay. The GIF in his as fast as a large man can carry himself rushes up the stairs leading up to the cliffside and is heading towards the tent.
Oh boy.
Hiccup. You are yanked out from underneath a bed and you are pulled up by the lion and you hear him say, "So, what do we have here?"
That's all he says.
That's all he says.
Okay, we're going for like gigantic brain plays right now. Hiccup is going to probably already crying, but
Oh.
he's gonna be like, "Sir, yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I got woken up by the bell and it scared me.
Okay, make a deception.
Please.
my goodness.
Please. 14.
14. He looks at you. Get to your post. And he throws you to the ground. And the other guard comes in and asks, does a quick salute and says, "Yes, sir." He says, "Take this other soldier and get him on and see what's going on." And aye. He motions to you to follow him. Do you follow?
No way.
All right.
Oh,
He-
God.
He starts heading out, and you see a large GIF running up into the tent. Who ignores you, and the other things. The other guard just leans out of the way, and the GIF just runs past. Those that are transforming, make a perception check.
Y'all, we're switching sides, bro. We're switching sides, bro.
I'm joining the Renegades.
No.
17.
7? Dang, all right.
Also, considering how like nonchalantly, or not nonchalant, but like how he just totally accepted that, dude, he totally has children among his ranks. Like, really, that's awful. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the
Oh.
Wild
Like, it was
Hills.
Oh,
like he did
yeah.
that like it was a regular occurrence.
You have not been to the Wild Hills. All right.
Oh no.
Uh, Celebi, what was your perception?
Saber.
Celebi,
Sorry, what?
what was your perception?
I didn't know I was supposed to be rolling perception. I'm not gonna be lying, I was getting dressed in the background.
Roll a perception.
Roll perception. 16 plus 4 is 20. It's dirty. It's
All
so
right.
dirty.
Amelia and Celebi, you hear the conversation that is ensuing inside the tent. The GIF comes in and says to the lion, "Sir, this arrow came over the wall, and there's been some oddities been happening in the camp. The alarm has been sounding. The troops are awakening from their sleep." The lion takes the arrow, looks at him funny, and will
Hear him looking funny.
yell out past the one second, I'm thinking of a name. Oh dear. He yells out past the GIF and he yells out, "Hurden!" And the guard in front of you, Hiccup, stops. And you hear another the voice say, "Stay where you are." The guard stops you and doesn't let you move any farther forward.
Okay.
A moment of silence takes place. Amelia and Selby, you hear the lion say, "Well, we got their attention. Looks like our days are up. Everyone to their post." The GIF.
Oh no! I know what's going on now.
I have no clue what's going on.
The GIF leaves the side, and so does the lion, and he also leaves the tent.
No, we're screwed.
Hurden,
Oh.
the guard who had stopped, salutes once again to the lion, and the lion leans in. And he gives you a good look over there, Hiccup.
Salute to him.
You salute.
Oh my
You
goodness.
do a quick salute. However, now being more awake from his slumber, the lion says, "I don't recognize you. What's your name?"
Oh, dude, I was hoping. I was really, really hoping. No, this isn't in character, by the way. I was really hoping that he wouldn't be able to tell us apart.
Dang, he knows each of his people personally.
No, I'm oh god.
Psychological torment against him. Make him feel bad for not remembering your name.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, we're doing psychological warfare, and it'd be like, sir, yes, sir, sir. I've worked for you for 3 years. It's
I need to mute.
yeah.
Oh, there's
I've
more
worked for
people
you, I've
showing
worked
up.
for you for 3 years. I figured you would know my name by now, but I guess not.
Make a deception.
Oh, please.
With
You better
disadvantage.
bluff your
With
way
disadvantage.
No!
Oh, it's
No!
already an 8. It's already an 8. Let me roll again. And that's a 7. Okay, so 11.
11. He looks at you and says, like, "I'm afraid I do not remember your name, but perhaps we can discuss the last 3 years over at a table." And he grabs you by the shoulder and walks you down the cliffside as the GIF runs farther forward down, and the guard follows behind him, and he's dragging you with like underneath your shoulder and kind of just like dragging you along as he's walking down the cliffside with the other guard
I know what
behind
I'm
you.
doing now. I know what I'm doing now.
Try not to pee myself.
Okay. All right. You also got a good look at him. He is missing an eye,
Jesus.
and
How did he see me, bro?
well, it's not like it's missing, but you just see a scar across it, and the scar goes into the eye itself. His other eye seems to be all right. He has a large gash along his neck that gets slightly covered up by his padded armor. But he seems like he has been in a fair few conflicts himself already. He begins to slowly just walk you down the way. All right.
Okay.
Dalen. It looks like the two of them are still like looking. They're lifting up the bedroll. They're just looking around, kind of even like digging a little bit on the sides. But they don't seem to notice you, and you kind of like just shuffle slightly to avoid where they're going to look next. They don't seem to notice you. Is there anything you're going to do?
Gnome. I'm Gnome and Amelia, I assume.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to Dalen. Dalen.
Dalen. Okay. I don't know why I didn't hear the first.
I think
bit,
I might have said gnome by accident.
Ayla, no,
Or I
no, we're in
hear it.
trouble.
Dalen, are you doing anything?
Yeah.
Andrew?
I think he said.
Andrew!
I think he said he was gonna be right back.
Did he?
But that's like an hour ago.
You lie.
Frogs! Frogs!
We'll summon him.
Frogs.
Frogs.
Frogs. Frogs.
Frogs.
Frogs.
All right.
Frogs.
Well, he's not here
Frogs.
right now. We'll
Frogs.
go back to
Frogs.
Gnome and Amelia. The minute has passed. You feel your physical form once again,
Stop it!
and you are quickly followed by Gnome, also in the physical form. Selby,
I
you're
wish I
not
was
there
a little
quite
bit
yet.
closer.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm gonna get right behind the main guy. I'm gonna hold my crossbow up and I'm gonna say, drop the bird.
Bro.
Wait, so okay,
bro.
you transformed. You see Hiccup and the two guards start going away down the way. You transform. You see him. You run over.
I run up right behind the main guy. The lion guy, I'm assuming, is the one behind Hiccup.
Okay.
I'm holding my crossbow
10,
right to his back and I'm saying, drop the bird.
10,
I'm not
20.
doing like an action. I'm just like, I'm being intimidating.
All right. You get about here. Make a dex check.
Dex check. What happened? That's good. 14?
14. The guard sees you passing him on his left, and he's like, he does a double take. He looks and he's like, whoa, 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 and he tries to reach out, but you manage to get around him. You get over. Well, I guess we'll just say.
Holding the crossbow to his neck.
Okay. You hold the
Okay.
crossbow to his neck, and you say,
Drop the bird.
Hmm.
he stops moving without letting go of Hiccup. He just says, I don't think that's a wise choice you have made just then.
Yeah, well, I've made
He's gonna
dumber
rip
decisions.
my arm off.
Drop him. If you don't value your life, the rest of the army that's coming with us will destroy everything here. Drop the
Papa.
bird. Drop your weapon.
Oh my god.
Make an
She's
intimidation.
really saying we're with the army.
I get advantage.
I imagine Gnome is
No.
Interesting choice.
Oh,
Gnome is just watching all of this. He's just like, "What are you doing? Why did you not tell me what you're doing? Oh God!"
smart.
Yeah, you
I'm
transformed just a
doing what I
smidgen
need to do.
after Amelia.
Oh, 15, 15.
15.
Yeah.
Please. 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 Let me be scary. That's the
No.
highest I've ever rolled for intimidation.
He just, still without like turning to you or letting go of Hiccup, just says, now or tomorrow, doesn't matter. And he brings up his other arm and lets out a strong whistle. And
Son of a.
Whoa.
you see the gift that was running down quickly about face and look up and see the situation up on the cliffside, followed by a few other soldiers. And the guard that was behind you has come to the side and has brought his short sword up to your neck.
Do you think I value my life?
Bro, we're crying. I'm crying.
Amelia, now is not the time for a sacrificial
Is Hiccup actually crying?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think birds can
No,
even do
no,
that.
no.
Okay. When the
Wait,
lion,
hold on a minute.
no, what are you doing?
35, 40, 40. Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That should just barely be in range. I totally could do that.
Here's the question: is it an area of effect of what you're gonna do? Because if it is, don't
No.
do it.
No. Gnome is going to move maybe 10 feet closer to
Okay.
where the others are,
On the side of the tent.
if possible. Yeah. And he, seeing this situation, is just gonna be like, oh gods. And is going to cast Dissonant Whispers first level at the lion,
Lion.
the big
Okay.
lion man.
As you move forward and start to cast Dissonant Whispers, Hiccup and Amelia, Hiccup that's crying, once you start crying, the lionin, up until this point with the crossbow had not to his neck, has not moved. His left eye is one good eye, Amelia. You see him look down at Hiccup, and you just hear him say, grumbling, "Damn it!" and lets go of Hiccup. At which point,
What? Huh?
Is it?
Gnome,
Hmm.
Okay,
what
hold
is
on.
Dissonant Whispers?
Is it possible for him to just stop casting it in the middle of the thing? Or no?
Make a perception
After
if you
seeing-
notice what just happened.
Okay. 5.
No, you did not. So you cast the
Alright,
ability.
sweet.
It is a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Yes.
He fails.
Yeah! Alright. Damage is 8. Yippee! The target on a failed save, 3d6 psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from
All right.
Gnome.
As he lets go and of Hiccup at that very moment, you see him grasp his head and start to just growl in fear and proceed to run away. At this point, the guard behind you, Amelia, just says, "What have you done?" and attacks you with his short sword.
Didn't do anything.
How he's going to deal 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Do I get a chance
Dang,
to
man.
back or no? I
Alright.
could use
Should
my
we-
reaction to catch the hellish rebuke, but I don't know if I want to do that yet.
All right. At this point, Celebi, you become a physical form.
Oh, great! Angry sister! I get attacked! That's fantastic!
Should we roll initiative? Or
What?
I am
Yeah,
still
what
debating
can
on
you
exactly what's
see?
happening right now. So I'm in a tough spot. I didn't do enough prep, so
bro,
I am missing a
honestly,
few
bro,
character sheets.
Do you want to just like
Just use
pause
guards
here?
if you really need to.
If we want, we can stop here because I could use some prep. I didn't think we'd get here super quick. Wasn't expecting to be in combat this session, so I would like to do some sheets if possible.
It's fair.
So
Okay, then.
Fair thing.
It is 11:30.
yeah, and
And Dale and Andrew hasn't responded like all since he sent
Yeah,
that BRB chat.
Andrew!
still not
Yeah,
here.
no,
Okay.
he's still in here.
All right.
I think he's just straight
Wait,
up
I'm
gone.
sorry. Wait a minute. I just realized something. See,
Yo.
I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna
Your little picture, profile picture thing, the little speaker things move when you talk. How?
Yeah, it's a Discord Nitro thing.
That's a Discord thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was very confused. I'm like, why the heck is that
Yeah,
moving?
person
yeah.
speaking.
What kind of ghosts are
Alright.
there?
Yeah,
So
person speaking.
Oh,
Boy.
he can't hear me.
yeah. So
This is very disappointing.
oh, was Dalen's mic broken? Or
Andrew.
who dropped and came back?
Andrew?
I came back.
Oh, that was
Okay, never mind.
Amelia did.
All right, so we'll end the session here. The lion had just run away. Amelia was just attacked, and Celebi just became physical form. Dalen's still gaseous
Yeah.
for about another 5 minutes in the tent, or another about 8 minutes in the tent. All right, we'll leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
Yippee.
I'm gonna write in my notes what I wanted B to do because I
Leave
had.
it to me to just
Ow.
ruin the game.
Yeah, I think I might have just sent us into a big old fight. Apologies for that.
I have a question.
Yes.
So you said is it lionin?
Lionin. So
Lionin.
it's the species. It's
Lionin.
a lionin.
All right.
I'm mumbling my words a little bit.
Basically,
So you said
Lion
he grabbed
Khajiit.
the crossbow. Was he like holding it when he ran away?
Yeah, so he
Wait.
when he first grabbed you, he had it in his other hand, then told you to get away, and he had put it to his side, and then talked, and then came out, and then grabbed you again, and it's on his his side belt.
Oh, it's a heavy crossbow on a side belt. This dude's huge.
He's a big fella.
I am
Jeez.
gonna not be able to get a. I'm not gonna. If I attack that boy with my Sphere of Superiority, Gnome ain't gonna get it unless he rolls a 5 or a 6. Woo boy.
Mhm.
All right, I'll